Absolutely.
Hi to Sash.
Hello.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to another session of Storm King's Thunder. You've defeated the Zentarum, and having plundered their bodies of rings and scrolls and other valuables, you begin flicking through the spell book of your captive. He's a variety of spells are rather blasé. They include simple magics like Detect Magic, Magic Mage Armor, Magic Missile and Shield. Misty Step, Suggestion, Counterspell, Fireball and Fly. Misty Suggestion, Counterspell, Fireball and Fly. Greater Invisibility, Ice Storm, and Cone of Cold.
Ooh. Fetch quite a price. Greater invisibility? Yeah. True. Lamau. Alright.
What comes next? I might have to go and deal with this dog pretty soon. It's not my dog, but
That's fair.
can't handle it. Anyway.
Well, I think we should clean ourselves up and go back to Harshnag.
Well,
Have we searched through everyone's belongings here, Arctic?
the captain.
I don't think we did.
The captain / lieutenant person, the mage, and I think maybe one guard.
Okay. Was there any notes or tracks as to where they're going?
They had a map. Yeah, they had a map which was leading them further into the north. I think if we go back to the main map, you'll see where they were
I know where
leading.
it was tagged. I
Yeah.
believe it was right. Yeah, it's already tagged. There you go.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
An Easter egg. I thought it was the kobolds are best.
Black penis.
BBP.
Well,
Right.
Wild needs to rest still. I'm still at he's at 26 hit points.
I'm
He's
at 15.
Fucked up out of full.
Have you
Yeah.
rolled for... Did you have a short rest?
We did not. It got
We did
interrupted.
Right, we did.
Well, let's set up some camp a little bit further away from this. Did we bury them first?
Perfectly good river. Just flowing.
Oh,
I don't think we should poison the river with the corpses of people.
can anyone
You know, just in case.
Can anyone move the earth easily? Spells or anything? No?
Roz slams the ground with his flail. Yeah, it doesn't quite do it, you know, just...
Not the best digging tool.
Oh, I can use my claws.
I think I'll just ask Harshnag.
What can I do for you?
Can you just dig a few graves for us?
You ask so nicely, I suppose. He'll give you a hand as long as everyone else does some work as well. He's not doing all the work.
I will find something akin to a shovel that I can use.
Just use my claws.
I also keep watch.
You know, I'm like very heavily injured. I'm gonna chill out and rest.
I'll like scrape up the dirt with my shield because I don't have a shovel.
When it's done, he complains that he ended up doing all the work after all.
I don't have a shovel or the muscles that you do.
Well, when you put it like that, he kind of flexes, and you make him feel better because he is kind of muscly, isn't he?
Also, he's got to do what, one shovelful per grave? Come on.
Yeah, just 2 fingers in the ground.
Yeah, he only has to like dip his hand in, and he's made a grave done. I'll put the bodies in.
Does
Sprinkle-
anybody want to say any words? Do we have a priest?
Yes. I'm a priest. I'll sprinkle a little bit of holy water over the graves, and I'll say a little prayer, like though there are enemies, and though that they have machinations for evil, hopefully they can pass on to a better place.
Hmm.
Descent into hell.
That's what I was
Thought so. Thought so. Thought you would. Well, yes, but do you really want Bane to have more power in his domain?
Is it a big thing when someone who worships another god gives off your final words when you're like a huge follower of another god?
It depends. Usually not. Like, it would be like in the modern world, something similar happening. A different religion giving you your final rights. But for most people, it's better than nothing. Except for some people, it's a fanatical sin. And then, of course, there are those few who use the opportunity to play with your soul, like an evil goddess might be able to trick you into giving your soul away in those final moments if they're cunning enough.
Ooh,
So it depends. It depends.
okay.
Oh, absolutely. They are, and so that would, they are brother religions, and that would be perfectly normal. On the other hand, what you've done here, burying Bane, that would, it's a contentious area. You did it with that is usually regarded very, very highly to show such honor to one's enemies.
Hmm.
Yeah. No easy answer.
Let's put it this way: Dania wouldn't trap their souls anyway.
So, an animate Dead Scroll.
Oh.
Ooh.
Kill the
Believe
mage,
it.
resurrect him.
Oh.
Ooh. I can just cast animate dead whenever.
The mage eventually comes to. He's only semi-conscious, but he asks, "What do you want with me?" I thought we were on the same side.
Zentana making deals with the fire giant.
You are the giant from Shanda. Nerds.
Nice.
So I don't remember much of the conversation with the wizard. So we haven't spoken to him at all. All right.
We,
Okay.
we-
Rosal.
but we did spy on him, and so
Uh,
that I just thought I'd say. So if you want to talk about that, you can, but I won't.
Right.
Does anyone want to remember or want to
He was
talk
giving them orders, and he was a very leader-like position. I remember that when he was the
what
king.
that was? Good. Spoken to him now, and he I thought we were on the same side. Aren't you the giant slayers from Rin? Hide themselves. The Zentarum have no interest in allying with giants. We are one of the 5 factions fighting them.
Oh, yeah. was
You don't have advantage, but he has disadvantage to deceive you because he's almost dead. He, it takes a lot of guts to already be pretty much dead and to still tie. The inclination that you have is that he's being honest. At this point, what's he got to lose? Surely his life is a mercy.
I guess he's not.
His death. No. Sorry, no. Mercy. That dog, man. I've got to deal with that dog. You know.
Right.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'll go and deal with it.
I like how all we heard was he's dead.
Great answers, mate.
Straight
Cut you
up.
off.
Yeah.
You, buddy. What were you on yesterday?
Friday night. D&D.
Nerd. Yes.
yeah,
we're
it was
probably
Nezvak.
too low on the rungs.
I was gonna say we should try and get him to like Morven Hall.
Why?
Why?
He's a powerful wizard. He could protect if we heal him up.
He's a powerful wizard that's with the Zentarum we don't want.
And he's a Bay Knight.
But we just hadn't. I'm just saying, Prophet had an insight check, and this dude, he has Bane Knight.
Just
I heard
just
Bane
because
Knight.
they're not working with like
I don't know. I just thought of like powerful wizard. Could use him.
yeah, a powerful wizard would probably just destroy the place though.
Let's leave the powerful wizard alone in our town.
I know nothing about what you talk. It sounds like lies. We are attempting to stop the giants. The Zentarum only suffers when trade is hindered by giant attacks. There are 6 giants, or 6 races of giants, and countless other kin, such as ogres. There is no way we could get them all to agree. It would be a fool's errand. This is news to me, for I am on my way, or was on my way north to kill giants, to reclaim their heads for bounty.
What kind?
How much is this bounty?
Hill giants are not worth much. 200 a head.
Motherfucker's getting 200 for a hill giant? What does he know that we don't?
Weren't we getting 200 for him?
I thought we were getting 100.
No idea. Well,
Just regular hill giants, that's why you're coming up here.
Yes, there is a woman, a mother, with a baby. It was to be very easy.
Can I insight check him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where the fuck is insight? There it is. 18.
The guy is, as mentioned before, has very little to live for, to lie for. It's what point would there be when death is a mercy?
Okay.
What sorry, I can't remember. What type of giant was it that we saw them trading with? Like making a deal
fire
with
giants.
fire giants, right?
Uh,
Maybe making
The hill giant queen, he says in response to the prophet's statement, dwells nearby. I had hoped to shake out the information from her. I think she is an exile. They are. She is. I have heard that the women are being driven out of the settlements. I don't know why.
Does the map we got show where he was headed?
No. Oh, the map. Yeah, yeah, that's right. The map that you
Oh, that's
stole
what I
off him. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't need to know where he's headed because Wild is very intrigued. I want to kill the queen.
My God would expect me to ally with whatever people I could find to achieve the greater objective. Oh, it's not inaccurate. You know, think of, I mean, I hate using real world analogies, but you know, there have been times when evil empires have teamed up against common enemies.
Does
Yeah.
Ray have any Bane symbology?
Not exactly. No, he just has symbols of his office, which is the wizards within the Zentarum form a kind of elite but partly separate organization. It's a lot of history I won't go into, but when Manchun founded the Zentarum, wizards were in charge. When the Banite clerics took over, the wizards were no longer in charge.
So it could be part of the non-Banites.
Potentially, he's after all, he's not a cleric.
So
I mean,
all wizards in Manchun's were in charge, but not all wizards are in Manchun's.
yeah, if we are going to go into the history, it's a long time ago, 150 years ago or something. It was founded by a wizard called Manchun, and he put wizards pretty much at the top of the heap because he was a wizard himself. When he was driven out of power and the Banite priests took over the organization, they kept the wizards, but they put themselves in charge, and the wizards kind of became a subservient wing. Outside the main command structure, but certainly not in control.
Hmm.
Can I stab him in the face?
I would rather you didn't.
Well, what if he does survive and then reports back that we attacked them?
Take me to Rivermoot, and I will reward you.
What do you know of your company? Your group? I know, but I feel like he should have a lesson, then maybe he'll change his alliance.
Is he standing up or is he like?
No. Resting against a tree.
I mean,
Yeah.
as Roz said, if we gain a powerful ally from it, yes, I do think we do.
I don't care anymore. Just kill him if you want.
I have a better idea. Ah!
Oh fuck!
Finally.
I have a better. Fuck's sake. Well, at least it was quick.
You go next, me.
Right, let's move on.
With every kill, Roberta, what's name gets longer.
Yeah. You may add Mage Slayer to
Yeah,
your
that's right.
name.
It's already Mage Slayer.
I was in there already, right? I'm too slow. All right, perfect. All right.
Still Drow on Slayer.
Oh shit! I didn't realize I missed a G.
Jackie. would you roll a D100, please?
Okay. It's been 3 weeks. I forgot how to roll a D100. One.
Little under the ruler on the left side.
Wait, I think I figured. Yep.
We can slash R space D100.
Excellent.
Are we taking a short rest yet?
Probably about to take a long rest, to be honest.
Oh, good.
Are we taking a rest or not?
Well,
I
it's
thought it was
been-
towards the end of the day now.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Because we were gonna rest and then this happened. So we decided to ambush them.
No, we killed the giants. We started to set up.
Yeah, started to rest.
Yeah, we started the
chill.
short rest and then we encountered this.
Yeah. Yeah, probably about time for a long rest.
All right. Well, there's a whole bunch of graves here. Do we rest here?
We bury the last guy and rest nearby.
All
Okay,
right.
on the opposite side of the river, at least.
Yeah.
I don't want. I don't want to like sleep right next to
Yeah, I thought we were gonna go set up somewhere.
yeah. Hell yeah. Make it 2 lounges. 2 lounges.
He will sleep near the river.
Who will?
I will.
Livia Oregano.
All
Yeah.
right. So
In a tree by the river.
we create a tower, and some people are inside, and some people are on the riverbank. We're within sight of the graves, but we're hundreds of feet away, so that if they rise from the dead, we'll know about it before it happens. But that doesn't happen. It's early evening, and it seems that we're all alone up here now. There's no sign of horses. You don't see any camps. Wait, there's a lantern. A lantern in the distance coming over the moor, not anywhere near the road, just somewhere out in the hills. And it appears to be bobbing its way towards us.
This is before we completely set up.
No, this is after you've finished setting up. You've got the. If night has already fallen, you've got the tower up. A few people are camping by the river.
Okay. Just keep an eye on it, I guess.
After a minute, they appear to be closer. After 5, it's obvious they're coming towards you.
Can I use my Quasit Familiar to get out and I'm going to look through its eyes?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
good call.
Thanks for that.
You could have short rested. A lot of typing going on there.
So we wait until it the lantern comes closer.
I keep an eye on it to see if I can spot what it is before it gets too close. Oh wait, I still have a 3rd level spell. I don't really want to waste it though, huh? Yeah, I'll just chill.
The lantern comes closer still until it's only a few hundred feet away, and it reaches the other side of the river. It then begins to weave its way through the graves as if whoever's carrying it is inspecting them.
Can I see it from here? I got 120 feet dark vision,
Beautiful.
magical and non-magical.
All right, not from this range. You'd have to get another couple of hundred up, but it would be easy enough if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Do you stealth up there or
Yeah, stealth.
All right.
I'm
Before
gonna
you,
go ahead and join them in stealth if that's okay.
Excellent.
before you head out, who wants to fly over there instead?
My griffin. Not jokes.
Okay, no one. Alrighty. no
Oh, yeah, I'm right on the grid.
You
I'll
can only
take
get like
that.
60 feet with the griffin, then it gets too tired.
I'm gonna
Oh.
get
Okay,
you
hang
to fly,
glider
as in
griffin.
cast fly on you, so you can fly.
All right.
I'll swim down river if I can.
You waste a fly spell as they
No
swim
one does.
anyway.
No one said they wanted it.
All right. Libretta, what? You want to fly?
Oh, sure, I'll fly.
You'll fly? Okay. I'll cast fly on you. There you go. You can fly. I'll concentrate on that.
Oh, we need
for 10
inspiration.
minutes.
You know.
Gotta add to your Oh, Raskan's back.
Hey, Raskan, look
I
at you
notice
go.
him immediately because my passive perception is
Oh
20.
god, he's in trouble somewhere out there.
Oof, 8. I'm in the river.
So
I
I'm
still-
really sneaky while in there.
The middle's
All right. So, Brenna, you managed to see everything that's going on from your vantage point, and no one knows is the wiser of your existence. But Livy makes a splash and nearly starts drowning.
I can't drown.
Good point. Someone, whoever's got the lantern, holds it up and shine it in their way. They adjust it so it's no longer beaming light in all directions, but rather focused as a ball light beam, and they shine the beam out towards you.
Can I use my shape changer? If none of my other parties like kind of around me, are they?
No, and you can't see Libretowit because he's vanished.
All right. I'm gonna use my shape changer to kind of like, like that fish, like kind of if you like shine on a fish, you can like kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
See the scales in its eyes.
Yeah. Like I want to kind of like pretend like I'm a big fish and swim away.
All right. Make a deception check as you play the fish.
God.
You are a very convincing fish. And logical. I always thought he was one of those anakai, one of those lizard people, but he might be a fish, man.
It makes sense if he blinked horizontally.
So,
You ever seen him?
Meanwhile, Libretta, would you have advantage on your perception check to see what's going on down here?
All right, let's go +0.
All right.
I love when I rolled the same number in advantage.
That's all right. It's 1616. We know what Roll20 wants. It's a female halfling. She is cautious. She's got a hood and a cloak, a bow, an arrow, a couple of short swords. She also has a mule and a little tressum, which is like a winged cap.
Hell yeah.
She shines her lantern, her bullseye lantern, into the water and says, "Wonder if that was a crocodile, Todd." And the mule, its ears go up and it begins to get a little bit paranoid.
All right, I'll kind of hang in a tree and see what she's doing.
These
Or can I
graves are
still fly around?
fresh. These graves are fresh, Todd. I'm guessing that whoever lives in those castles must have dug them recently.
Single.
Well, again, in the tower. Well, it's I guess we've got nowhere else to stay. Are we going to go and knock on the door or what? Meow, says the Tressum. And she looks up at the tower and then starts to think about whether or not she could go and knock on the door.
I'll sneak up and land on the mule and introduce myself.
Ah! She draws her blades with rather swift speed. She does a tumble and explain yourself.
You're checking out my house?
Oh, this is yours. Oh, is it a dungeon?
No, it's my clan's house.
Oh, well, I apologize for intruding upon your lands, Lord Kobold.
He'll repeat his name, including all titles again.
Oh, well, very pleased to meet you. I am Vordana Jezreel. We have come up here looking for lands to settle. But if these lands are already claimed, then I guess we will have to move on.
I believe we're only passing through.
Then it's not your castle.
We take it with us.
Of course you do. Good evening to you, Lord Kobold.
Good evening. And I'll fly off.
She says something in halfling language to the donkey, and it seems to find the statement amusing.
Can I hear it from where I am? I'm next to the river again.
Oh, I guess you can. Yeah, make a perception check. You've done your fish impersonation. All right. She says, "Lord Kobold, you do meet the strangest fools on the road, don't you?" Well, it looks like she's gonna go and search elsewhere for a place to rest.
Can Wild see her light from outside the tower?
Absolutely. She's flashing it around.
Can I go and talk to her?
All right. So the door opens from the castle. The kobolds. They must have been alerted. That one kobold was cunning. I think it's led us into a trap. Livy, you see that you think that. So you see Wild Gold come out of the front door, and you see that this woman is about to take her ass and get out of here.
I'll change back into Livy, shape changer, and I will.
Oh,
Walk out
she would be able to see me as well because I've got the flaming crown that emits light.
It's even more terrifying, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lion walks out of a.
Oh
Well,
Jesus, I'm not that fucking tall.
This is quite obviously a dungeon, and she doesn't have an adventuring party, so she doesn't want to go in.
I'll wave to her.
I'll hail
Hello!
traveler. I will hail traveler.
Stay away from me, kobold sorcerer. I know tricks.
I
Are you-
speak halfling to her. Hail. They
Where
are
did you
peaceful.
Where did you learn my people's secret language?
I am your people. I am from Waterdeep.
What are you doing out here?
No, I'm traveling with these guys.
Make a persuasion roll with advantage, since it's all true.
Ooh, lucky.
Needed it.
Thank God for advantage.
Oh. Well, I saw some horsemen come through here recently. I was hoping to maybe break bread with them, camp for the night. When I saw the tower, I thought that might be an even better location. But it seems that we are about to be attacked by kobolds and sentient lions whose manes are aflame. Prepare yourself.
No, they are part of the group. They are part of their own group. I'm just here to tag along.
A
That's
frost
them.
giant! Prepare yourself!
I turn around and jump twist.
Hello! Come and have some supper!
What? Someone say supper? What?
He doesn't get inside. He doesn't even try. He likes his space.
No. That's all right. He's fine as well. He's traveling with us, with them.
That's your giant.
Not like owned. He's got his own free will.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. Beat that.
Jesus.
Would you lower your mental defenses, please?
No, I will not.
Then I don't trust you.
Why? I mean, I can introduce you. Have you heard of the Bulwark of the North, the Defenders of Bryn Shander? Nerds?
She,
Yeah, that's me. Hey, how you doing?
her lips don't move. You're still crossing the river. These guys are feet away. She speaks to you mentally and says, "Perhaps I have."
And I speak mentally back. Then
You can't.
oh, I can't. No, that's only to fish.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you're Aquaman.
Is she a fish? Yeah.
Does she have a breathing?
Let
Can
me
she
read your
breathe?
mind, she says to you telepathically, so I know I can trust you.
Alright, I'm gonna clear my mind of any shape-changing thoughts and
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a fairy. No, so she starts probing through your mind and seems innocent enough. You don't mean this girl any secret ill will, do you?
No.
No. She comes to trust you. All right. Todd, Flycatcher, it looks like we found a place to rest for the night. It appears that your lion man is here.
Yeah, that's Wild Gull. I'll meet up with everyone else.
Hello, Wild Gold. My name
Nice
is
to meet
Von-
you.
I'm Vordana Jezreel. This is Todd, and this is Flycatcher.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Todd and Flycatcher and Vordana. You have lovely red hair, by the way.
Ah, thank you. It's awful nice of you to say it. Would never claim to have as magnificent a mane as you do.
Comes with the race, you see.
From Waterdeep, you say?
Ah, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm one of the noble families there.
Oh,
You're a
Oh.
noble?
Yeah, I've said that before.
tell me what street.
I live in the Castle Ward. Oh shit! Now I've really fucked myself up here. I should have just fucking named the street. Up around Trollskull there.
That's good enough. She recognizes the name of that particular street, and that seals the deal for her. She knows Waterdeep. You've said a particular place in Waterdeep. That's legit. All right, and she accompanies you back to the castle, presumably, with her donkey and her flying cat. Wow, you've got a lot of people in there. Hello, giant. Hello. I'm doing some cooking. Take
Would
the
you like to-
turkey and you put it in the pot.
What's he cooking?
It's a bigger chicken and a horse meat.
Horse meat. Ooh.
Where'd he get a big chicken?
Put his hand in the nearest undermountain cave. And
Oh,
pull
I
one
just
out.
carry it around.
He's been out foraging.
Found a big chicken.
It's actually an ostrich.
Did he pull the chicken off of a chicken tree or something?
Chicken tree.
A genuine ostrich.
Genuine. um, welcome, halfling.
So this is your castle, right? Are all these lands yours?
Yep. Well, no, but
No.
sort of.
I'm looking to settle down. I'm hoping to start to make a new home. I've got a bunch of trades. There's a lot of things I'm good at. Do you know anyone who's selling cheap land?
You could probably live near Zymorvan Hall.
Oh,
back
really?
Selling land? I'm not sure about cheap land, but right outside Mithril Hall they sell land.
That sounds a bit rough to me. Where's Zymov? That's that castle down by the swamp, right?
Yes.
That ought to do. Um, um, thanks for the idea. Maybe I'll go and look down there tomorrow.
They are the lords of the land, so if you want to like make a deal, it's the best time to do it.
Oh, they're your lands. Oh, well, let's negotiate then. How much would you sell an acre for?
Look to Wild, because Wild's the one that holds most of the quote-unquote shares.
Asking Wild for a price on land. Joke.
God.
Enough.
That's a great question, and the answer is there aren't any, because until you go so far east towards Silvery Moon, 30 miles, consider this Silvery Moon's territory up to about 30 miles out. So if you want to claim the border to here, you could, but that would be ambitious, because if you
Oh,
don't
I
defend
bet.
it,
You like
Well done, fella.
really? It's like you can claim whatever land you want as long as you don't want to, because you will get killed out there, right? Essentially,
Yeah,
if you're not safe.
if you're not, trained.
Depends how far you want to deal with it.
I'm back.
Oh, someone's made a box.
You might decide that those are your arbitrary borders, but there really aren't any.
The whole world is ours, you mean?
I like how our border extends into the
Wild gold.
Everglades.
You are
Yeah.
selling land to this lady.
We are?
I
You
would
are.
like to buy some land from you, Lord Zymorvan.
Alright then.
How much an acre?
Hmm. See, that depends on where you're looking to settle down.
Maybe somewhere near the forest, away from the swamp.
Per acre. It's pretty good land. I'll say. What do you reckon? Like,
What's
what
the
was
trades first?
what was a good amount around what was it, Mithril Hall?
Let's find out. Does anyone remember?
I paid about 3, 4.
Yeah, but you got shit land.
Yeah, it
I
was,
didn't get shit land. I got a
Wasn't it
decent
50 to
okay.
500?
Yeah.
Sounds about right. It's really difficult to say. So, like, I'll give you more, but it's totally up to you guys to decide. 100 gold pieces an acre seems like a good starting amount for undeveloped land, but it's on the road to Silvery Moon, so you might decide it's more. It's got timber. You might decide it's more. 100 gold pieces is where I'd start, and you can probably just decide it's worth 10 times that much if you want.
What's
Yeah.
what's your trades, young halfling lady?
She gets a little bit nervous. Well, I'm a jack of all trades. I've got a wide variety of skills. I can do a bit of carpentry. I can work as a sage, a consultant from time to time. I've got good eyes. I suppose I could do some farming.
A forester, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm trained in forest operations.
I look at her
Wild.
animals.
Forest operations is it?
Insight check.
Yeah.
Well, Ross has been weirdly eating his apples and staring at her, kinda. He just
Uh-huh.
wants to know if she for class levels and fighter levels, if any.
Excellent. No fighter levels, but you think that she's probably a third level ranger or a third level rogue of some. Yeah, she's an adept in any case.
Okay.
Vordana, here's the thing. I'm a bounty hunter. And I met some people in Luskin, you see, who are pretty unhappy with you.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, try to run, by the way, I'll catch you. Apparently, you've ruined the tea trade or something.
Yeah, that was so hilarious.
But you see, the people who hired me are sort of pirates, so.
Wait. I did it aboard the Smiling Sword, and it was all for a joke. I mean, you shouldn't call your ship the Smiling Sword if you can't take a joke, right? Right?
I like her.
I mean, sort of, yeah, actually. Yeah. Is that a pirate ship?
Yeah, Captain Ferrith. I broke into the hull, and they had so much tea. And do you know how they get that tea? They set up plantations in Maztica, and they enslave the population. They take their land, they bring them together, they force them to work, they chop off their hands if they don't work, tabaxis, elves, the local humans, and then they ship back the profits and sell them here for an exorbitant amount. And then do you know what they do with the profits? They hire mercenaries which threaten Waterdeep.
Insight check.
They do? Yeah, I'd like to insight check that too.
This is her thing. This is her conviction. She hates these guys.
Are these the same
So
pirates
she's
that were in
Wow.
the casino?
No, casino is down in Yata.
No, it's the traveling casino, so it was maybe. But wrong pirates, don't worry.
Luskin pirates. Luskin / Maztica. I don't think the bounty's worth it, Wild. And I don't think the people that set the bounty are worth it.
Neither do I. You
Therefore-
understand that I gave her a choice here, right? I didn't even manacle her. You guys, I'm not being a dick. I know what I'm doing.
I know. I'm just
I
trying.
mean, I think you're pretty smart. You lured me in here, not exactly under false pretenses, but you made me think that I could trust you. That's kind of cunning,
I
right?
didn't have to do shit, to be honest. These guys didn't know anything. It was just me.
No, you're very clever.
Oh,
I
thanks.
had no idea.
I'll tell you what. I'll sell you. What was the like good price? Was it 100?
100 per acre.
100, 105 per acre.
Sure. Okay. Do you take cash?
Definitely.
I'll buy 3 acres. And she hands you 315 gold pieces.
Hell yeah.
I pull out a map because I assume I've drawn a map so far. Because I draw maps every time. I pull out a map, and I scribble a little map of around Zymorvan area, and I sort of ask her where she kind of wants it.
Oh, I'll try to find a hill somewhere that's got a bit of grass. For Todd.
Well, I guess Wild. I guess you want to sign it because otherwise she's not going to get the land without, a decree from you.
Yeah, sure.
All right. You sign up a little contract and you subdivide your land. And she swears an oath of fealty. Oh, well, she asks, is there like some sort of, do I have to say I'll protect your land or something? Is that a thing that you do?
Pretty much.
Look, you don't have to protect our land. Just don't do anything to the residents. They're already poor enough. Don't steal, right? And in return, those pirates will never find you.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, it's great to meet you all, neighbors. The Tressum looks at Vordana, doesn't say anything, and then she says mentally to you, "He can read your mind." He can't really read your mind. He communicates with you telepathically and says, "Do you have any food?"
No, that's reading my mind.
Are they meat rations? I like salt. The Tressum comes over and you've made a friend for life now.
Can I ask the Tressum in Sylvan what its name is?
Flycatcher.
Flycatcher.
It seems to be avoiding the question. She shakes her head and says telepathically, "He's very sensitive about it."
Well, food for the night, and then we'll be off in the morning.
It's a pleasant night's sleep. There is a light snow, but it stays above zero throughout most of the night. And when morning comes, the grass is green, the river is flowing, the birds are chirping, and
And gotten a long rest.
you got our long rest.
Da, 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 da. Did she try anything during the night?
Um, She tried stealing a few feathers from your griffin.
My griffin is back at Zymorvan.
There's probably a shitload in the nest.
She steals them from the nest. Then
She can have them.
not so much fun when you get given things.
Leave the oregano.
you
Can I have an
did.
update?
You did the funny. You wouldn't get that reference, would you, Carrot?
I was trying to find a YouTube video before of it, but I couldn't find it.
I wasn't hiding. I was exactly where I needed to be. He got clapped. He died, in other words.
What? He got the clap? Oh, it's so sad.
Tell you, this
God.
is how you should treat it. This is
It's part of my heritage. Let's just go with that. I would never work with demons. They're too self-centered.
Eh,
He gets a scratch on his nose 'cause someone's
I'm
talking about
fishing
him.
on the fishing on the bank. Suddenly sneeze.
No, but look, I'm gonna ask you a favor. Spent all my gold getting you. I couldn't trouble you for 25 gold pieces just for the materials of this spell to get weather back. Sure. And I start the Find Familiar ritual.
I would also like to.
I guess depending on the creature I summon, it's what word you're saying, what it is. So it'd be deep speech, I guess. Maybe. I don't know if that's more of a mental thing or I don't know.
There's speech to deep speech, but there's just no text.
Probably for the Find Familiar, it'd be deep speech. And yeah.
You can eat him, get his powers.
I imagine it's something like that. Like, hey, I know he's not meant to die, but can I have him back? If he's willing to come back, I ask if the creature's willing to come back. And if it says yes, then it comes back.
Jeff.
Probably not. I don't even know I don't even know the name. Probably just get like asking. I don't say a name. I just say I'm asking for weather back. Yeah, I don't think I'd be very pleading. Whole family line. So like, the Atlas is cool with us because we work together, kind of thing. But yeah, he would pretty much get that I'm working with a different. It's a pact, and I'm getting stuff out of it.
what sort of pact have you got?
The aberrant lurker in the deep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Your patron makes psychic contact with you.
Ooh.
Why is this creature disturbing me?
As in profit?
Yes. Why does it show such interest in you? Does it wish to join us?
It may, but I don't think he's too passionate on his goals.
And what are his goals?
Destroy the giants by the sounds of it. But-
Ah. Prophet, you feel a presence within your mind, eternal, timeless, ageless, across all of space and time. And this wise alien mind asks you, how will you destroy the giants? Where is the champion? Can I tell you a secret? Yes. I will tell you this secret because it will draw you to me by your own free will. Do you still wish to know? I have captured the Storm King. For I am an enemy. I am an enemy of the giants. No more thoughts, no more knowledge, no more words come.
I have very limited magics, but I can control it as much as any wizard or thing like that. So, do you wish the demonstration? Right, I just like shoot a couple Eldritch blasts into the sky.
Yeah, sure. It seems to be a powerful but inaccurate version of magic missile. There's nothing for it to hit, but it does hit it with a great deal of force.
No, just bow. No worries. Need to help or to watch.
In the morning, the halfling is packing up and ready to head to her new home as a landowner.
I will tear up the bounty in front of her.
She hugs your leg.
Okay, get off now.
Librettowit, give us a D100, please. It was meant to be a secret, secret, secret.
Best roll.
Wait, what? Hey, what now?
The 69s are often succubuses on my random encounter. It may or may not be a succubus this time.
I wonder if there's a succubus in the wilds. Just randomly. Just chilling out. That's good.
Or Wild has been an incubus the entire time
Would you like me to
and
move
he
us 40?
seduces the prophet.
How far do
Libretto-
we? Yeah, they get hovering over copy.png.
Libretto, please roll 2d4.
Rolling 2d4 incubuses.
There's enough for everyone.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
No, one's missing.
Why do I hate rolling for random encounters? Because I always roll like a lot.
You're gonna like this one in particular.
Kobolds.
They come out of the forest, out of the moonwood, and they come from the skies. It's a overcast day today, not clear but not cloudy. About half the sky, or maybe a little bit more, is white or grey. There are still many streaks of blue within there. And you spot them high, so high, that at first you think they might be eagles, but there's no way that Luro will make this mistake. Luro's extensive knowledge of natural creatures mean that he is able to pick out wyverns when he sees them. Great dragons with lonely back legs and wings, a scorpion's tail on their tail, are flying through the sky, no less than 8 of them. And it appears that they have spotted your party from a tremendously far range of about 800 feet up in the sky, and they skirt between the clouds and through the open areas, watching you, circling you, assessing who is going to take which morsel for its meal.
I hand the prophet a coupon.
When they're about 200 feet away, I'll cast Bless on a few people.
They don't get 200 feet away. They just seem to hang around about the 600 to 1,000 feet mark, just circling the way eagles might circle over a farm during harvest.
How big are wyverns?
They're really big. How would you explain it? They're about as big as the largest of crocodiles, and then give it wings. Way bigger than horses, much bigger than horses.
Mm. Hmm.
That would require a nature check. Uh, mm.
Wait, what was it again? Sorry, I was reading something.
A nature check, yeah, to learn more about the animal or the creature.
Okay, give me a
Flip
second.
open my monster book as well.
All right. Luro can tell you that they are smart. They understand Draconic. They may even be able to speak it.
There you go.
They stay high. They a minute, 2 minutes pass, and they've come no closer. Even 5 minutes, they just seem to be stalking you.
Do they know something?
I
we
ask
don't?
Harshnag to throw me at them. If he can get me to them, if he throws me.
1,000 feet is pretty.
It's too far, and even if I miss, then you will fall to your doom.
I could throw you. Here, come here, I'll try to throw you there.
Well, you can't throw him.
I can throw him.
Not without my help, mate. Come
I
here.
don't need your help. I can throw him.
I don't think. I think only the giant is tall enough to, or like big
No,
enough.
no, no, no,
for
no.
the
Come
size
here,
of
come
her.
here, come here.
I could get you up there if you really want to be
I
up.
grab him. Come on, I'm gonna make you fly. Come on. Ready? Oh, yeah, do that. Do that.
Oh god.
Are you ready?
I'll take that fly spell if someone.
All right. And then I throw him.
You
Is
may
that
make
just
an
a-
athletics roll.
Athletics. 26.
Alright. You managed to get 52 feet into the air. And now roll 5d6 wild.
All right.
That's his health.
Ah, that's no fun.
Mm. We'll see how that
Alright.
goes.
So you hurl this you hurl the kobold up into the air. It takes 50 feet and begins to plummet back down. What do you do, Libretowit, as you start to fall to earth?
I start cursing at the wyverns in Draconic because I
Alright.
want to kill them.
Suddenly, the wind beneath your wings gently floats you to the ground like a feather.
All right, maybe you're right. We might need to both throw him.
Righto, let me let's do it.
Wait,
He wants to
can
fight them.
Can I talk to Libretowit for 2 seconds before you throw him?
Fine. It's
Alright,
not as fun, but
I pull him aside before they throw him away from Prophet and not Prophet from Wild Golds and Roz's earshot, and I'm like, so how badly do you want to go get them? I can make it happen.
Yeah.
Right, you know you're going into 8 wyverns, yeah? Or however many there are I can see up there.
Yeah.
If they attack you, come back to us so we can help, yeah? I'm not
Yeah.
having your blood on my hands.
Okay.
Alrighty, then pretend I'm gonna cast Fly on you. You'll have 10 minutes. Right? Now, when they chuck you, pretend like you just keep rocketing up, yeah?
Okay.
Alrighty. And I just pat him on the back, and I'll cast Fly. And we'll just see if something bad happens really quick. I need to roll a 1d20, sorry. No, nothing bad happens. I pat you on the back, and you get the Fly thing. I'm like, right, now throw him.
Alright, come here.
all right.
Yeah, like if they start swearing at you, just go all out. Just say what you feel on the inside.
Kill them
Okay.
all.
Can I tell what color wyverns they are?
Yeah. Make a perception check. Anyone who. It's hard to see the wyverns because they keep disappearing between the clouds. Make a perception check to keep track of them.
I don't mean to rush them, but
I guess they will. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't mean to rush you guys, but we need to throw him like now.
Throwing!
All right, fine.
There-
Throw.
there,
Natural 20.
Oh, great.
You throw him so high, you throw him 110 feet in the air, so high that he gets over the lowest of the low clouds.
And I keep flying up. Like once I feel I reach the top of the arc, I continue to fly up, and I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Brilliant. And you are currently blinded by the light. Your perception is 6, and the sun is so bright that you can't see a thing. Aradel, Luro, you can see a thing.
Oh no.
Okay, now,
Uh-oh.
there are 8 wyverns in the sky. They are a purplish colour, darker on their back than their underbelly, which fades to a kind of pink. They have talons that shine and scorpion tails that drip with venom. You have managed to keep track, Aradel and Luro, of all 8. Even the ones that you can't see, you can kind of guess where they are by the disturbances in the cloud. And then you see something else. Coming from the north is a shape. A shape so large that for a brief moment you think you're underneath the sea. You think you're underneath the sea and an enormous galleon is coming towards you as if it will roll over your head. And you alone see this shadow. Everyone else is concentrating and laughing at Libretowitz, who is blinded 100 feet in the air.
Dragon! Dragon!
No, they're wyverns.
No, that. Is it? It's a galleon. What is a
Did
galleon?
I see it too?
Luro is right. The ship-shaped object is a dragon.
Oh
It
no!
bursts out of the clouds right as Libretowitz gets his eyes back, and you see a phenomenally large animal, larger than any creature of any variety you have ever seen before. A tremendous scarred red dragon of a truly primordial
Time to run.
age.
We aren't that quick
We
though.
can save you. We can save you.
It was nice knowing you guys.
Oh
I
my
think I can
god.
probably get away.
It
Red dragon.
snaps up one of the wyverns in a single bite. The other wyverns shit themselves and scatter. It grabs one with a second claw, and with one wyvern in its mouth and one in each hand, it begins to fly back north. Bam! Everyone who's on the ground make a dexterity saving throw.
Holy.
I was so ready just to drop the fly spell just to
Oh,
make
I'm
him
not
come
blessed.
home.
Signal.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, mine's just a 4.
Bang! 3 wyvern tails come crashing, and anyone who got less than a DC 10 on their saving throw takes 20 points of damage as this tail plummets from the heavens and crushes you underneath.
So
Nice.
lucky on those rolls.
We're just mesmerized by the huge fucking dragon.
Do I still see any wyverns?
Yeah, they are scattering.
Can
Did
I
you say
catch one?
half damage? Sorry.
How fast are you?
He's
60 feet per
per
fly.
round.
I think they move at 80, so I'll check, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure their speed is 80.
Sozbud can only do so much, but make sure you get back within 10 minutes because you're fucked otherwise.
Do we take half on a save or just? avoid
Nah.
it?
No. Yeah.
You will actually remember that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the wyverns are too fast. That was Glaug, says your frost giant companion. Maybe the oldest dragon in all the savage north.
Does he do that often?
He does whatever he fucking wants.
Isn't there a blue one around here too? Or am I thinking in the wrong area?
No, you are kind of right. Imrith, she lairs in Asgore to the east on the edge of Anarok. It is a long way from here, but we are at the very edge of her territory.
Oh, hella far away. Okay. Wow. Oh. I do not want to fight that guy. To be honest, not yet.
Yeah, neither do I.
What's his name?
I wanna
Old
harvest these
Cloud.
tails.
Old Cloud.
See, it's Klaug. He has a longer name. It's
Cloud.
Clougy Maya something.
Why does that name sound familiar? Have we mentioned that before?
Oh, he
Because
may have been.
the green dragon is Clogillator, so it's kind of similar.
Ah. I might be saying his name wrong. I'll just make sure that I've got his name right.
Cloud sounds like.
I think it is Cloud.
Maybe they're brothers.
A green
Related.
female dragon and a red. Is he red?
He is a ancient red. Yeah, that's right. He is Clouth, not Cloud. Clouth. Old Snarl. Maybe you've heard that name before.
Yes, I think we have heard that as well.
He's tremendously scarred, and his mouth is always set into a permanent sneer due to some ancient sword blow he took from an elf once. Yeah,
No, I think it's because in our Dragons of the Sword case, we hear a lot of dragons.
yeah, and there is a Klaugum, there is a green dragon by that name. Clouth.
Old Norburns.
Yeah, yeah. Their names are pretty similar.
Paragraph.
Such a title. I love it.
Can I harvest the thing that fell on me? The tail.
You absolutely may. You may make a survival check. There are 3 of them, so you can make 3 checks if you want.
Oh, wait,
I'm
wait.
just
wait,
gonna
what?
harvest mine.
Yeah.
Well, I have a good knife. Wild. If I do it, I have advantage. Because it's my knife. You can use
What the
it. if
hell
you
is
want.
advantage?
Well, I'm just, you know, I'm really good at it
Your
now.
health was in numbers again.
The knife is magical. It searches out for these particular veins and muscles and cuts precisely.
Yeah, he
I
knows
can-
what's up.
I can do it myself.
Okay, go on.
Huh. 13.
All right, you do a bad job. The poison is lost. If you had have had a sharper, more precise blade, you would have got it.
Ross will give one a go, I guess. Oh, they're bad.
Yeah. You managed to harvest a sack of wyvern poison. Do you know the statistics?
I do not.
I can share them with you. I will attack you. Here you go. DC 15, 7d6.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you can't see that, can you? But yeah, that's what it is. DC 15. Sorry, DC 15. DC 15, 7d6.
Sweet. Would we be able to pour that into a vial?
Yeah. You'll need one. If you don't have some kind of vessel, then you won't be able to take it.
I know of a cat who likes his stuff. Nap.
I've moved on from poison. I actually changed my class.
What the hell is a
class?
class?
I might be able to make use of it if you'd like.
Well,
I can make some things.
Sure.
I have a few ideas for it.
Go for it. I want to try and do one more. I kind of fucked up. His blade is weird to use, but give me 1 sec. I want to go give that last one a go.
Alrighty. 24.
Brilliant. Yeah, you managed to get 1d3 doses.
Oh, sweet. Slash.
There we go.
2. There we go.
Not bad.
Sweet.
Nice. I might be able to make some fun things out of these.
Sweet. Because I don't have any vials, so actually I don't think I can hold them.
That's alright, I've got a few.
My problem was I just tried slicing it with my greatsword.
Shing!
Spills everywhere.
Poisons everyone. We're all dying. Help!
Okay, nobody sit there for a while.
Yeah, I was too strong when carving it up.
Alright, continuing on.
Continuing on.
And you can fly for another 10 minutes if you want. Libretto it. I'm not gonna drop it just because I don't have to.
No, he's gonna be on the ground all slumped and kind of sad because he can kill the dragon.
Well, then I'll drop it off you because you don't deserve it.
There, that's better.
There you go.
Best needs to be better.
He is right though, you know. Sometimes your best just won't be good enough.
Sometimes you try your best and you don't succeed.
I'm just
I
saying,
mean-
we threw him perfectly. I mean, nothing could have gone better with that, but it's a shame.
He silently vows to kill the red dragon one day.
Ambitious.
Have you not met this character?
So where's our next destination?
Let's keep going towards the thing.
Are we not?
I
we're not
honestly wouldn't
going?
mind in going and checking out this hill
Yeah,
giant.
same.
We're gonna. I mean, he said that she might know where the queen is. I wouldn't mind killing the queen.
Can I look through my bounties and see the bounty on the queen?
Oh, Queen doesn't have a specific bounty, but you might be able to negotiate one, right? Like
In Mirabar, probably.
you deserve, you deserve a special bounty for that.
Killed the queen.
There's no bounty because no one thinks it can be done.
We haven't been killing, like. It's been a while since we've got to kill a few giants. We've only gotten to kill, what, 1, 2 recently, something like that?
I really do think we'll get our fair share of giants along this trip or either our next. I feel like it's better to push on.
Do it on the way back then?
Sure, that sounds a lot better than me.
Alright. I'm alright with that.
Everyone else okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
On the way back, sure.
All right. Did you decide to kill her on the way back?
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
check it out on the way back.
All right. You make it a little bit further along your journey. Across a rock, a great, more like half a rock. It's an incredibly large boulder, but it's been sheaved in half by time. It's probably been cut in half 1,000 years, maybe longer. But it's just kind of remarkable to have this massive boulder with a almost completely flat side. That flat side is covered in runes of a giant tongue. Runes is a misleading word. Writing. Someone has come along and written in the giant tongue a whole series of words. You can't read it from the distance you are of about 1,000 feet away, but if you dare to get closer, the words might become legible.
Is it along our path?
Not exactly, no. It'd be a little bit, about 1,000 feet off path, which is 300 meters out of your way.
That's not overly far if we just want to, have a peek.
I wouldn't mind it.
I can scout first for bad people.
You clearly don't get how we operate. We're just gonna move forward without scouting.
Heard you were very rare.
I'm gonna walk forward. Does Roz come with me?
You know it.
Come with you.
Hell yeah.
Both of you make dexterity saving throws.
Hell no. Oh god.
When you say both of you, which one?
Oh my.
Roll
Oh,
with wild
no.
gold.
Okay,
Wild
just
gold, roll a d33.
Did they pass
Can
the
I
boulder?
use my inspiration instead?
You can't.
Oh,
Hilarious.
20. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. D33.
Rose, there is a route, right? You're and you go over the route because you don't telling Wild Gold not to trip over the route, and then you just see him just fall flat on his face. He gets covered in mud. His billowing cloak is filthy. He looks like a complete fucking tool.
yeah. Yeah, your crown looks real good in the mud, Wild.
Angry Pillow.
My crown is
Do
probably
it-
the only thing that
Do
looks
the
good.
rest of us see this?
Everyone sees it. His crown falls off. When he gets up, he wear pants.
Do you wear pants?
Yeah.
You get your pants are wedged up your backside. Like you just
I was gonna dash up and jump on him while he was.
you jump back on him. He falls back into the mud. Terrible.
And then I'll hang up there with them because evidently they need help with their saves.
Yeah, come on, Ward, get up.
What is with my
You
deck
know.
saves at the moment?
I'll help him up.
You go over towards the rock, the great flat rock. It would appear that whoever has decorated this has used fresh mud. It's quite recent, these words. These haven't been here for longer than a couple of days. Can anyone read Giant?
Yes.
I think the giant can.
Alright. It appears to be some kind of poem.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Lena sad.
Why Borog left me? Lena love Borog. Why he not love me? Me want you back now. Me heart is cry. Me love you, Borog. Me heart is die.
She has travelled so far.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wasn't she near Rasalanta?
She was
She was
over.
down
She was
south.
here. She was around this
Yeah.
area.
God,
Yeah.
she is
Amazing.
She's been
Make-
hoofing it quite some
ev-
time.
Everyone make perception checks.
Amazing.
Aradel on the wind, you can hear giant tongue. You can't make out the words.
Is it a familiar yodel?
Multiple voices at once.
I think there's more than one giant.
You hear the words sad and love and heart. Multiple voices all at once.
Either this Lena
Oh.
sad song is a very common song among giants, or it's Lena again.
Who is this Lena? This isn't like in the stuff I know.
I've written it down. We passed a. We were, on a flying castle, we passed a giant singing a song about how she was heartbroken.
Amazing.
This song, but down south, far south.
It sounds like there's more than one singing along, though.
They echo through the hills like some distant yodel.
What if Lena's their queen?
Maybe she's just the parent.
Oh yeah, she had baby. No, wait, no, she didn't. Did she?
Nope.
Why? We didn't hear the babies yodeling or anything, so. Then
Maybe-
again, don't know,
Babies yodeling,
babies
I
are
love
very good at yodeling.
Baby's
Maybe.
known for their yodeling.
Maybe
Renowned,
they
even.
friends now that are helping her.
We definitely have to check that out at some point. Can we really pass up Lena twice? She's so sad, guys.
Well, it's up to you, I guess.
I mean,
Maybe I end
little
up
bit of what's
misery.
curious enough.
Moving on forward onto along the trail.
Yep.
All right. Afternoon nap. Roll a D100, please.
Did Prophet lose an eye? Sorry, did Wild lose an eye from falling over?
He almost did.
Almost. Oof.
And 4D4, please.
God. 12, 16 wyverns even.
Ooh.
10 wyverns.
Thank you very much, sir. All right. Okay. Nothing eventful happens during the rest of the day, and we travel deeper into the north. The air is getting colder. The land is getting. Trees are getting taller. Even the animals seem larger. The eagles, rabbits, the foxes, the wolves. What will our defenses look like tonight? And when we
Giant
sorry, I
creature.
think, yeah.
You're just lagging a little bit.
And a giant
Yeah.
rat.
I'm just when you set up camp. What does your camp look like? You have no further encounters during the day.
Ooh.
And those 3 animals all have roaming the nearby area, kind of keeping patrols, and they'll report back to me if they see anything hostile.
Giant
So
badger
we-
bear.
Wild's gonna
giant-
be fishing on the riverbank.
Badger, bear, panther. All right.
Giant badger, panther,
And then a giant rat.
giant rat.
And I'll have my closet invisible.
Roz will
Scouting
probably
around.
join wild fishing.
Brilliant.
Maybe some
how-
apples.
It's quite cold. You fish until sets. Do you
What? Sorry.
Sorry, you fish until sunset. Do you keep fishing into the night?
Until we're ready to like put out the campfires and go to bed, I guess. Just fish for
Yeah,
a bit.
Yeah.
Have a bit of dinner.
All right. Do we take any watches, or are we happy with the sanctuary of our car?
I mean, I guess having dark vision, I'll look around while I'm fishing. Make
I'll,
sure
um,
that no one's sneaking up or anything.
Awesome.
I'd like to visit the
I
moon.
Make a
Faith in
perception check. Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I stay awake with Wild, because I'm gonna be staying up and thinking up some schematics for a new weapon.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. If you're gonna set some watches, other than that, there's nothing wrong with not setting watches as well.
Okay.
I'll take the last 4 hours.
I'm just gonna. Well, I guess I'll take first watch and I'll fish for a while and check out my surroundings.
Yeah. Nothing's unusual. It's still here. It's cold. It's clear. The fishing is really good. A couple of deer come down to drink at the river early in the evening, but they scoot off soon after. It's peaceful up here, except for the sound. That song, it carries over the yodeling. It carries through the hills, and whenever the wind picks up from the west, you can hear them singing. Sorry.
So the person that sleeps the most with the person that sleeps the least.
Yeah, about that. Can I wander off into the woods and sleep there the night instead, in a tree?
You can. You are woken up in the middle of the night by the sound of a panther fighting something. Whoever's on watch on second watch also hears this sound.
Cool. Wait, can I see the panther?
You don't see it, but you might be able to find it. You hear it at a distance greater than your dark vision. Yeah,
Can
go
I
ahead.
try to track it?
Yeah, go ahead. Make an investigation or a survival check or an insight check actually to make your way to the panther. Yeah, beautiful. You follow instincts and the clues given to you by nature. And does it? I assume that the bag of tricks leaves behind the corpse. You find a dead panther. It appears the panther has been ripped apart with large,
Sorry, I missed the last bit.
pummeled and grated simultaneously.
Cool. Can I like stealth and just have an investigate around the area?
It's the
Absolutely.
Gutbusters. They're tracking us.
Yeah, so make a stealth check and an investigation roll. Yeah, cool. And then an investigation check.
I'm going to insight that because
Yeah,
enough. 10's slightly better.
it is slightly better. You do notice something curious. It looks like whatever killed the cat came from above, because there is damage done to some branches. It seems that something very heavy, weighing maybe 200 pounds, has perched in the branches. In fact, it would appear that there are either multiple heavy things perching in branches, or the creature has moved from branch to branch. There's a lot of damage done to branches where something far too heavy has perched on it just before springing. And when they spring, that extra momentum has broken the branch a little. They've leapt down from above onto the panther, torn it to pieces, pummeled it, crushed it. Again, they weighed hundreds of pounds, and there's no sign of them after that.
Hmm. Ranger things. Let me have a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I'll just head back to the camp and say to whoever owns the bag of tricks that their panther's been murdered by Sonic Massive.
I guess I'll be working up. Fuck. Yeah. Something's not gonna be out there then. Probably following us or hunting. We should probably try and find the other two animals, see if they've been killed as well. I'm not exactly sneaky, but did you want to wake everyone up for this, or?
Oh, I don't mind. I mean, I came to you.
Don't worry, Roz is about to wake up Laura during the night when they're sleeping. He just kicks her off the bed, or him off the bed.
Well, I was in the same room as
As me,
Shit.
yeah.
as
So
Jaraxxus, so
you probably wake up from the commotion.
Laura, I cannot share beds with you. You kick too much. I am over it.
Yeah, they're much too loud. I think I'll just take the sorcerer.
Alrighty, I'll follow.
Cool. I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace,
Alrighty.
the best spell in the game, and I now have it.
Such a
Alrighty.
good spell.
Now
so I
my
guess
spell.
We'll once we get outside, yeah, we'll cast that, and we'll roll some stealth up.
All right.
It's
pretty good. Reasonable.
Yeah, considering it has 0 modifications.
What do you do now? 32. Hell no.
Not passively.
Not passively, that's the key word.
Over here.
Cool, I guess we'll look for the other animals now then.
All right, make a perception check. Those of you
Okay.
on patrol.
Let me just double check about my hybrid form and what I actually
Ha.
get from that.
You don't get very far afternoon nap.
Oh.
You go inside and tell everyone to prepare, and you come outside and you're like, let's animals. And then you notice that Prophet has done something unusual today. He has decorated our castles with how do you put it? They kind of look like winged horned demons, but they're made of stone, gargoyles. He has decorated our castle with gargoyles. It looks pretty cool.
Oh wait, killer gargoyles, that's pretty cool.
Were those before?
Oh, those weren't there before. Heavy creature killed. Ah, the Prophet has murdered your panther.
Lura throws a rock at one.
It slowly turns its head towards
Oh
Luro.
no!
Ugh. Ruh-roh, I haven't got my armor on.
That is some creepy shit.
I didn't know he could do that.
I don't know. He's a wizard. He does wizard things.
Wizards are fucking weird.
Oh,
are they low
yes.
enough for me to walk up and try to touch one?
No, none of them are so low. They're towards the top of the tower. 3 towers. There's a total of 10 of these statues, which is 3 or 4 on each statue up near the roof.
No one moved its head when you threw a rock at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I pick up a rock and I want to throw it at one. Well,
It reacts a little more aggressively. It beats its wings and knocks off a small pebble off the roof.
All right, buddy, I don't like you, and I pull out a javelin. and javelin.
It hisses at you, and as you launch your javelin, roll for initiative.
Oh no!
Does the
All
javelin
of
still go
us?
through?
No, you'll have to make it as your attack roll. They see them coming and will launch off the roof and swoop down.
Oh, where's my
Wow.
Oh,
character?
whoops.
I got a nat 1 and a nat 20 on my initiative on
Wow,
advantage. That's amazingly cool. I like it.
Oh, wait, I couldn't click on my token.
Nat
Yeah, it's-
20.
Yeah, it
I've
doesn't
been
normally
done.
do it, blue.
Are we
That's
technically
cool.
still hidden?
Maybe that's a new thing.
It must be because of the 1 and the 20 roll.
But it normally just shows the one, I'm pretty sure.
Nah.
Huh.
We didn't get a long rest off, did we? But would
Yeah, did we get a short rest
would
at
I
least?
be able to use some hit dice? Yeah, get some health back.
Am I in it
Uh,
now?
yeah, you would have got the short rest, yeah. Oh, we'll technically
what-
remove the turds.
What health did we lose between yesterday and today?
I lost 20 health.
Yeah, I lost 20.
It's because of those falling tails.
No, we had a long rest after the Zentarum, didn't we? When we met the halfling.
He got speared by the wyvern tail.
Yeah, they
Oh,
landed
that's
on
right.
us.
That's right.
Lol. Acme wyvern tail just falls out of the sky.
You just hate that.
it's like a piano.
That old gag of a white tail falling out of nowhere and just crushing you.
Yeah, I hate
Are
that
these
one.
prophet
Classic.
gargoyles or no?
No.
No, they're not.
Oh!
Maybe.
We didn't know, but yeah, no, they're not.
I didn't even know gargoyles were just like
It's
sort of
new, so
chilling out in
let's
the bushes
poke it.
sort of
I
thing.
didn't realize they were even in D&D.
Really? I think I am. Is that where my bedroom is? Okay, I'm on my bottom floor then.
It better be wild gold.
But
Cool.
me and Nat went out to go investigate.
Yeah, we went outside.
I didn't click my token when I rolled.
Alright, well, Wild Gold, you see what Roz is about to do. He's got a javelin in his hand. He's not messing around.
You gonna throw that?
Yeah.
How do you react, Wild Gold?
Dramatically below, and
Magnificent.
I mean, I don't really have much range. I should really get some javelins or something. I can't really do much. I'll hold my action. I'll hold my action for when one comes at me. I'll attack it.
Alright.
I'll tell you right now, javelins are the shit for people who use strength.
They are.
Like,
I just need to get some, you know.
yeah.
We could just steal one off Roz's back, wherever he holds them.
Yeah, you could, but
How tall are your towers, Prophet? That's not tall enough, but oh well, 20 feet. So they're not that high up, really. Alright, what are you going to do? We are here under the wishes of Imirith.
These fucking things speak.
But you, your, yeah, that's it. Your friends are wounding us. This is Iamrith's territory. It is you who are trespassing. All right, that sounds like that's your action. Your accents. Yeah.
Did I can hear them talking? It's not like an telepathy thing. It's a yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Me and afternoon nap still technically hidden? Because we didn't do anything. We just watched them do it. The others do all the stuff. So
No,
we-
no one's hidden. No, I don't think
Oh.
anyone's. Yeah, because basically what's happened, right, is you've gone back, come in, told them about the expedition, gone out, got ready to go out. All right, guys, let's go on an adventure. Oh shit, there's gargoyles on our roof. They weren't there before.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
I misunderstood how we did it. In that case, I'll just kind of just stand there and be like, just to clarify, Imralith is the one we're going to see, isn't it? Up top.
We're going to
Imrith is
see
that
the
big blue
oracle.
dragon.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Oracle. We just don't know the name. Right. Well, we're just passing through. We don't mean any harm to this place or Imralith. I try and re-say the name. Are you sent here to like deal with us, or do you want us to leave?
EMF wants to know why you are trespassing her lands, accompanied by one of the enemy. We'll move on to afternoon nap.
Sorry, I was eating.
No worries.
I'm gonna cast a good berry and offer one to Adriel, and then just eat them and move. Just stand there eating good berries.
Sitting
Delicious.
inside
It's
in my
juicy.
trance.
Livy, would you like a juicy
Not
berry?
Adriel, wrong person. The sorcerer.
Jaraxxus.
I'll take one.
Jaraxxus. I mistake people up.
Livy, the halfling, is looking at your juicy berry.
Yeah, 1 HP back.
Who's looking at my juicy berries? Oh yeah, bloody yes I am.
What do you do?
Looking more shriveled to me.
What do you do, Livy?
I take a berry. Sorry, I'm
Alright.
in the middle of building a desk.
It's a delicious berry. Luro, there's these monsters, stone guards perched up on top of the roof, about 20 feet up. Roz is about to throw a spear at one of them. The prophet is trying to negotiate with them. What do you do?
Laura's got a rock ready. He's looking at Roz like, can we do it? Can we do it? He's just waiting for Roz to go first.
Alright. The gargoyles take the dodge action, and they say, "We want to know why you are traveling through the territory of Earmouth, accompanied by the enemy." Points towards the giant. Airedale.
I guess I sort of roused from my trance at this point. People are making a lot of fucking ruckus outside. So I'll get up and go to the door.
Looks like Roz is about to spear a pigeon on the roof or something. Maybe he's throwing it at you. You're not sure.
I will cast Sanctuary on myself, groggily. Just stand at the door and wait.
Lebredowit,
Take the
the
dodge
elephant
action as
man, is
well.
about to throw a spear.
So I was in the tower asleep. I'm probably hearing Prophet try to negotiate since we were in the same room. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Do I know who Imrith is, being from the forest nearby?
You can have advantage on your history check.
All right. Let's go -1.
Yeah, you do. She is an ancient blue dragon who is incredibly intelligent and is known to use gargoyles because she's, I think she's called the Mistress of Stone sometimes or something, but she has an incredible magical ability to
Hello.
bring stone to life.
All right. So am I on the bottom floor of this tower, or
Sapphire Queen. Yeah. 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 She has a few names.
so am I on the? Are these so? These towers are like 2 floors, and I'm on the bottom floor. I'm gonna go up to the top floor. All right. So I'm gonna climb the ladder. And then how much more movement would I have?
I presume that they're 10. It's 10-foot high ladder. That takes 20 foot of movement speed. That's
Alright.
5 foot left.
So do I still have? I have. Sorry, 5 foot left.
Yeah, I think so because climbing is double speed, so it would take 20 of you to do.
Sorry.
So am I able to jump out the window and try to latch onto one of these things?
They are on the roof, so the short answer will be you'll be able to
Alright,
jump out the
so-
window, but they'll still be above you because they're yeah.
Then I will try to come out and then try to scamper up the wall after these.
All right, make an acrobatics check or athletics, so unless you have a climb speed.
I don't. So acrobatics. Here we go. Don't film it out. Oh yeah.
All right, you scamper up onto the wall. The gargoyles react by beating their wings, but they're already dodging, so you're now somewhere in among them. And Roz.
Right. So if there was that much conversation going on between my allies and the gargoyles, Roz would not throw the javelin.
All
But
right.
if it were straight away he saw him and a stone head moved, he'd probably throw the javelin. But like I said, if there was a conversations like that, he wouldn't throw it.
Yeah, it's strange like that. Just because everyone's aware there is no surprise round, and then it just comes down to initiative. So you're about to haul the javelin, and everyone starts talking. You pause momentarily and lower your weapon.
Roger. Yeah, that's what he does.
Alright. I will remove the turn order unless anyone's attacking.
Do it. No, don't.
Yeah, he would. Him knowing that they're servants of an evil dragon, he would totally do it.
All right, no worries. Okay,
How
we
close
skip.
are they together?
They're on 3 different towers.
And how many of them are there?
10.
All right, I'm gonna target the tower that has the most of them.
All right.
And trying to get as many as I can in that moonbeam.
All right. What's the radius, or I guess on Moonbed?
Just 10 feet, right? Or is there 5 foot?
5 feet, I believe.
You won't be able to get more
5
than
foot
one.
radius.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Then yeah, I'll still do it though.
All right. No worries.
The one's
Okay.
closest to me.
All right. So it's a Constitution saving throw. I'll take it off GM. Cool. So rather than resetting the turn order, we'll give Lebretowitz his attack. It fails. They then
still take half.
respond. Oh, they take respond. Cool. So they take 4 points of damage. I'll mark that down. And then they swarm him and attack, and we'll just go back to the top of the order at that point. So 10 gargoyles swarm from 10 different directions, left and right, above and below. And they swoop in, they swoop out, using their flyby to move by and ravage him without him able to strike back. And this succession of gargoyles rains down with their stony claws and fangs, a succession of blows, a total of 20 attacks on Lebretowitz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think.
Lemire.
Here's one hit,
Single
2
hit.
hit,
Ah,
3 hits. That's it.
Alright, brilliant.
21 AC.
21 AC. 7.
Oh, then I'm gonna. Do I see? I see all this happening. I'm gonna roll a 1d4 and that nat 20, and I reduce it by a d4.
Still auto hits because it's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
still
does
nat
this
20.
auto? Oh, okay. Well,
Unless
then,
you have a way to
Um,
cancel auto critical
oh,
criticals.
well
then
then
it
I'll
still
just
hits.
apply that to a different one that hits.
Yeah,
so
apply that to the, a
21,
bite.
I
And
guess.
that's yeah, one of the 21s will reduce
Yeah,
and drop off.
because I already used it. So
Alright. Well, Gold, that little kobold's gotten in there and started stabbing. And they've just attempted to rip him apart like crows at roadkill.
Nice, I like it. I'm gonna run over and help him.
He's 20 feet up in the air.
What the holy shit? He can fly.
He can jump out of
Um,
windows.
Oh, that's what he did?
Yeah, he went from the first story to the second story, climbed out the window, climbed up, and got in amongst it.
You can grab a javelin out of my javelin bag if you want.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll grab a javelin.
Alright.
What's the
And maintain concentration.
is it just strength to hit?
It is, and
Yes.
it's within short range because it's 20 feet.
Hold on just 1 second. I'll just add it to my sheet real quick.
it's 30 feet.
9.
Oh, it's 20.
Does it work with extra attack? Oh wait, I only have 1 anyway. Never mind. I miss.
Yeah. Just,
I think
Oh.
9. Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, well and truly. All right, Prophet. You saw it. It was like cats among pigeons.
Oh, you can AoE on me. It's fine. Oh, why? That's fair.
All right. Wisdom save. Cool.
At higher levels, when you cast this using your level 3rd level spell or higher, you decrease damage at 1d8 for each slot. So above second. So for each slot above second, you get an extra d8. Yeah.
Bam. All right. It begins to crack, but only slightly. Taraxis, there are 10 of these creatures.
And since they all attacked Libretowit, I'm assuming they're all pretty close together.
Yeah, they are all pretty close together. Like they use, but that still means that at most they're 30 feet away from him.
Well, like if they're generally all within a fireball, I'll heal
Do it.
Libretowit afterwards.
Most of them. Yeah, you'd probably get about. They are very mobile, so it's hard to calculate.
Alrighty. Well, I'll try and aim down as like an area where I can hit most of them as best I can.
You don't have to worry about me. I have resistance.
All right.
Ability check to your turn. That's ability check. Oh, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. Cast a spell. Oosh. And then wild magic. Submit. Level 3. Submit.
All right.
Oh.
Roll 1d3 plus 5.
Slash roll 1d3 plus 5. 5?
Yeah.
7.
You managed to hit 7 of them in total. The fireball is extremely effective.
And then That's the 5, so that's one spell for there.
3 save. Right, excellent. So 2 save.
Cool.
And I take 6.
Brilliant. Good tactic.
Should really take careful man. Oh well, it's
Oh no,
alright.
I made it. Like I made
No,
that, and I have resistance to all magic spells. So
yeah, but like if I had the careful spell, then I could just make you take no damage. I think, or at least if you
you're a
if you
sorcerer, right?
pass- Yeah, if you pass,
I
you
would
take no-
automatically pass.
Okay.
But I still take half damage.
Right. Okay.
Or
That's
like I would have advantage to pass or something like that. But yeah, you still take damage on that one. It's not like the evocation wizard, which then you would be able to sculpt it around people.
Oh, okay. All good then. I think that is all I can do, and I just kind of ready myself for the onslaught.
All right. Nat.
Guess we're fighting the gargoyle.
And there's a lot of fire in the sky.
Guess I'll just shoot at the closest one I see.
You shrug your shoulder, pull out your gun, and open fire. Do you pick an injured one?
I
Or...
look for an injured one.
Yeah, brilliant.
And as a bonus action. Can I eat one of the berries as a bonus action?
I don't think
I've
so.
got-
But
fair
but
enough.
in this case, yeah, because it looks cool. You look stylish as you casually fire and chew on a berry. Yeah, why not? What's your favorite berry? What berries does Nat like?
Probably blueberries.
Lovely. Livy Oregano. Yeah, yeah.
Livy Oregano. Did someone walk into his room before? Alright. Well, if he was looking, he sleeps covered. Mostly covered.
Libretto just was very focused on his mission.
Alright, cool. I'm going to use my action to shape change into Livy. And head downstairs.
All right. You find everyone looking up.
I look up.
There are gargoyles out there. They are burning.
I take one step back inside and ready myself to attack.
Luro, I'm not sure if you were expecting battle or not, but it's happened.
It's happened. I'm gonna throw the rock at one of them.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know what that would count as. Unarmed
Oh.
strike.
No, you can be proficient in rocks. It works like a sling, so it'll be a D4 plus your strength. Yeah, if you have any sort of ranged spear or something, you can just press that button.
Jab.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, press that button, and if it's a hit, roll a D4 plus your strength instead. Perfect.
Plus. Where is that? 6 in total.
Excellent. That's a big hit, and it knocks one of the gargoyles off his perch. He falls down to the ground at your feet, having already been badly burned by the fireball, and shatters like a stone statue collapsing off the roof of a cathedral. The rest of the gargoyles continue to attempt to tear apart the kobold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think I only saw one hit in that. Let me look again.
Just one, I think.
Just a natural 20. Cool.
Yep, just a natural 20, so I take 8.
Aradale, the kobold is maintaining his vigor incredibly.
Alright then, I will. I don't really have a whole lot to use here, so I'll just cast. Can I cast Confusion on a lot of them? It actually.
You're-
Give me a sec. I don't know if it's creatures I choose.
The the two furthest away are 60
Alright.
apart, but most of them are much closer than that.
Yeah, I won't do that. It's each creature. Oh no, it's each creature.
I'll do it. That's
on a
fine.
point you choose. Okay. How many are around him?
How close?
Like the ones that are mauling him.
Yeah. They fly in and fly out.
They sort of strafed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll just shoot one with a guiding bolt then.
sure.
Sanctuary drops off me because I'll be shooting. I'll shoot a injured one. I'll shoot I'll shoot a relatively uninjured one. Sorry, actually.
Okie doke.
Guiding bolt. Pew. Pretty lame.
Not enough.
Not enough. And I will bonus action. Sanctuary Libretto Wit because there's none on him right now, right?
No, so yes and no. Like they are mostly sticking around, but they are also flying past and weaving. It's like a mess up there. Best thought of as a swarm of gargoyles rather than individual ones. There's so many of them.
Can't sanctuary anyway because it's a spell, so never mind.
All right, libretto it.
All right, so you didn't cast Sanctuary on me, right?
No.
All right, are there any within melee range?
Plenty.
I will stab the most injured one.
All right. You get through. It's fracturing stone skin. And shatter it, breaking it in front of you, and it topples down in front of everyone else and shatters into stone fragments.
All right, I'm gonna try and stab the next most injured looking one.
Brilliant. Not enough to slay it, but enough to break off one of its wings and forces it to land.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just destroyed a gargoyle, therefore I'm destroyer of gargoyles.
Well, gargoyle.
Fine, I'll throw a smite into that other one and make sure it's destroyed.
All right, that's what we like to hear. Determination. All right, you have
So,
now joined the ranks. You have now suitably qualified for the rank of gargoyles. Brilliant. How do you feel?
What was that?
How do you feel?
I feel good, even though this has probably been really stupid, but I still feel good.
Roz, what about you? How do you feel? You
kind of pissed. It'll line up another one anyway. Is there any that are within 20 feet?
There are. They're all within 20 feet. Some are uninjured and some are back.
Sweet. I will. Yeah, I'll just throw a javelin. Yeah, hopefully I'll make it a maneuver if it hit.
Oh,
I think that does. I think that's actually exactly what you need. Let's
Oh.
see. It is. You chip off their armor and knock off one of his horns.
Sweet. And it's going to be a goading attack, which just means that. Where is it? I'll put it in the chat.
Sure.
Bing bada boom. I have to attempt. Oh, I have to make a wisdom save. I didn't know that. Hey, fuck ass! Attack me!
Is that a fail?
I'm assuming my DC is like it can be either strength,
Strength or
Well,
dexterity, your choice.
right? Yeah, so 15 is the save.
And he says, "You are too fat. I do not wish to eat you."
Oh, bad idea. And I'll throw another javelin.
It's a dad gun, all right.
Same thing, goading.
All right. Ah, waste your chance. Let me rip apart the kobold first.
Well, that's all I can do, so.
Oh, well, Gold. You're still down on the ground.
Can I borrow another javelin?
How many do you have?
I have one left.
I've got
I
it this
think.
time, I swear. Please.
Last chance.
All right.
I throw the javelin. Wait. I rage and throw the javelin. 24.
That'll do.
11 damage.
All right. You open up some cracks in one of the nearer gargoyles, but they can certainly take a beating. And a simple javelin throw like that is only gets them started.
At least I hit it.
You did.
Nice.
Yo.
All right. That's a good hit. I reckon. Let's have a look. Oh. The stone shakes him, and he says, "Fool, don't you know that gargoyles defend bell towers?"
I mean, fair.
Suppose. You made your point, all right. Juraxis.
How about fireballs? You defend those? Ciao. 35.
All right, let's see how they go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 7 are caught up in the blow. 3, 4,
1d3.
5, 6, 7. DC.
DC is DC 16.
All right, 2 pass. The rest are utterly destroyed.
Did I hit all of them or was it?
Yeah, you hit
Oh,
all
okay.
of them.
And I take 8.
Soz bud. It's the price of war.
Oh no, I am fine with this. Like making save and then having it afterwards. Oh yeah,
Yeah. I was really worried there because it's 35. That was a decent roll there.
yeah, it was.
Quick, my companion, one says in the Draconic tongue to the other. We must flee, or we will never be able to report back to Emirith. Afternoon nap.
I wish I had Fireball. Such a good spell.
You need a necklace of fireballs.
Yeah.
Boo! Ting! You hit its wing, but your bullet bounces off. Livy, these creatures are about to launch themselves into the night sky.
Good thing I can see 120 feet in the dark. I'm gonna shoot a couple of. Are they in a line?
No, they are they're on the top of different towers. Like they're potentially in a line, but you would have to
Lightning bolt.
move. You would have to get in. You would have to maneuver into a position. The short answer is no, they're not currently in a line.
If I move 30 feet in like a direction, like would I be able to line it up for a lightning
Think
bolt?
of it in 3 dimensions, right? So there's 2 separate towers, and you're on the ground.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So a
cool.
line, you would have to be on top of the 3rd tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cast Eldritch Blast at. I'll shoot one of them for now. Where
The
is
more
it?
injured or the stronger one?
The stronger one.
Alright.
15 plus 8.
Bam, that hits.
Yeah. So I'll just roll the damage off that, so I don't have to roll the die.
Sure.
9 points.
Okay, not enough.
And then hit it again.
Bam,
Nice.
bam. Ooh, not enough.
Damn. And I move like in a direction that they may be taking on. If
So-
like if I see where they might be like getting ready to jump off, I want to go like, in a
What
direction.
Insight check.
Whoop.
You jump straight up.
Yes, I cannot go straight up. I shall stand between the two towers so I can see them.
Alright, Allura. They look pretty damaged, one in particular.
He's gonna throw another rock at.
Ugh! Bam! You have struck your target.
Okay, so 5.
Bam! And it sprinkles down onto the ground,
Can I throw
raining
it at
down.
another one?
If you have a second attack, you can. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another hit.
Woo.
You
6.
break off one of its feet, but it still has its wings.
No.
It flies directly upwards as fast and as far away as it can. Flies at a speed of 60 feet, getting 120 feet up with a double move, putting it at 140 feet in the air. It can no longer be seen. I guess it gets away.
I can
probably catch it.
I can fly.
Yeah.
140 feet up.
Can we? If we fly with a spell, we can't dash, can we?
No, the minus 5 one was marked with a dot. and it's
Hold on,
not this one.
didn't one get knocked to the ground?
Yeah.
Smash when it hit the
died, yeah.
ground. Yeah, it's
Okay.
shattered.
When I fly with a spell, can I dash and move faster in the sky, or is 60 the maximum?
Yeah, it's also moving at a speed of 60 as well. So you can dash, but it is dashing at 60 as well.
Yeah.
So it's currently 140 feet away. You can do you cast the spell fly?
Let me just do some quick math.
I can
think-
cast flying and get within 60 feet on this turn. I can catch it, probably.
Do it then.
I don't think you can.
I
It's
can lightning
140.
bolt.
But it's 140 feet away. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that. Yeah, you won't be able to catch it, but you will be able to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you cast it on me, I can get it, and then fireballs.
So you're gonna have to make some decisions. You've got one.
I will
Time.
dash up myself.
All right. Just flying.
Yes.
Can you fly?
I cast fly.
All right. So you cast fly. That's your action. You then move 60 feet up into the air.
Yeah.
At this point, it was 140.
Yeah.
They're now 80. It's now its turn again. Once we go through everyone else's turn, they move another 120 feet away, being 200 feet away now.
How many feet away, sorry?
200. So yeah, like the math is like this. They started
Yeah.
at 140.
If
Um,
yeah.
You went up 60. They went another 120. Puts them at 200 feet away from you.
Can I still see them if I get within 140 feet?
You can make a perception check at disadvantage. The light of the moon might pick it up, but with dark vision, the short answer is no.
Magical duck.
True.
Still no.
Gets away.
Can I fire a random lightning?
You can. You have disadvantage. Oh, it's a random lightning bolt. You have disadvantage on the Arcana check.
Yeah, no chance. You just
Did
see a
you get
lightning
it?
bolt streak across the cry.
Yeah, where was he this whole time?
I was hoping that you would take care of yourself. Stone monsters. By the time that you even did anything, it was all over.
Livy, if you waited a second, I could have cast fly on you, saved your action, moved, and then shot. That's what I was trying to get to talk to you.
Well, we need to act fast. I didn't want to.
Oh, wait, I know. Oh well. A game plan for next time.
I dumped 30 points of land hands into myself.
No worries, you feel much better. You made
Damn
me very angry now.
What do you mean?
Loretta would hate Imrith. She would have known we were here anyway.
The Goggles did say that they were sent here by her. They kind of know already.
I feel like our journey is going to become a lot harder now, though.
What's
Bad kobold.
What's done is done. Let's just get a move on then.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was gonna borrow. Can I borrow 50 gold off of you, gold?
Why?
I need to get an animal companion. It costs 50 gold.
Alright, but you owe me.
Could I trade an item for the 50 gold?
Yeah, sure, what are you gonna trade?
No, I don't have anything on me. It's all on the wagon.
Well,
Left
it
or
would,
on the
no,
wagon?
it wouldn't be in the wagon. It'd be in the bag of holding.
Ah. How about a crowbar, a bunch of mushrooms, and a hammer? Sound good?
What the fuck?
This is the worst trade deal ever.
Well, how about some wyvern? How about a potion of invisibility?
Sure.
Up it to 100 gold though, because it costs way more than that. That's fair.
The original was. I thought you only needed 50.
Yeah, but I might as well get extra if I'm giving over a decent item.
What happened to your gold?
I spent it all on the potion of invisibility.
How much did that cost?
Just 100.
75.
Done.
Alright.
Give you 75 gold.
Give you a potion of invisibility.
Well, what next? All right, we pack up then, I guess.
I will eat the rest of my berries to get back all their health.
Excellent.
About what time is it?
Middle of the night. I think it was the
Second watch, yeah.
so close to midnight.
Alright. Let's just travel for a few hours and set up camp somewhere else.
All right.
That does sound like a good idea.
Roz, give us a D100 roll. All right, a 45. All right, brilliant. You find a secluded spot, and I guess you camp out underneath the stars for once, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we've got to now.
Yeah. We don't want to be exhausted. Oh my god, he has a tent.
It still smells brand new.
I kept my tent as well. I have a 2-person tent.
All right. It's a cold night, a really cold night, and sleeping in tents as you are, or underneath the stars, even worse. Everyone who wake in the morning when you wake up, you need to make a Constitution saving throw, unless you have some sort of resistance to cold.
Hell yeah. I'm sleeping in a tree by myself as well. And I have resistance to cold, so
Roz has resistance to cold too.
Yeah.
The the really big winter coats that me and Wild have count or no?
Oh, no,
I don't think I ever
no,
did.
that's assumed. Yeah, I assume that everyone has warm clothing at this point.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And if you don't, then you're at disadvantage.
Just a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's right.
Have I used? Was it last game I used my inspiration or this game? I can't remember.
You're the one who's supposed to keep track of that, buddy.
I think
Did you use it really
last
early in the
game.
session?
I think I might have.
I use inspiration very early.
I thought I did, but I'm pretty sure it's still there somewhere wherever you keep track of it. That's right. I'll roll with that. Forget it.
Ooh, you're lower than me.
Yes.
I
You
did
can
not know that.
Reroll any roll.
What are we rolling Constitution for? Hello, I'm back. I
Yeah.
have warm clothes.
Do you have resistance or?
I do not have resistance.
Better roll, buddy.
Has this been a new day?
Yep.
Since we can't.
No, but when we wake up, this is what's happening. Yeah.
That's right. It's when you wake up. Yeah.
When I wake up,
Is the bag of tricks? Is there anything left in there, Reese, or have you already used?
Bag of
Drax
tricks.
has
I'm not sure if that was technically today still.
I think it's at the start of every dawn, isn't it? Let me read.
I thought it was every.
Well, it's
24
dawn because
hours.
it's another day.
If it says dawn, it's at dawn.
no.
Find the thing.
Because I have it in my spell slot, not really a
Here we go.
item.
The creature's from the creature vanishes at the next dawn or when it's reduced to 0 hit points. The bag can't be used again until the next dawn. That's all it says.
Next dawn. Okay. Well, I guess technically
Yep.
the dawn's come. So yeah.
That's
go.
right. You wake up after dawn, so yeah, go ahead.
Well,
I just want something to snuggle up with, hopefully.
let's have a look. Crawl in, find the biggest clump of whatever it is, and then chuck it to the ground. Giant badger.
All right. Crawls into your sleeping bag and goes to sleep.
Gee, I'm gonna see if I can get a big old warm animal too.
Yeah.
Giant rat.
Are you sleeping outside?
There you go.
Yeah.
Now I'll take the giant rat and the weasel. They're both cuddling.
You can
up to
sleep
the
in
side.
Wild's 2-man tent with him.
I
mean,
I-
chill.
Take that off.
I imagine a giant badger will be quite soft if he allows me to rest on him. Look at him.
They're ferocious beasts.
Giant badgers are the best because they have a digging speed.
Well, look, it's kind of effective using these water bottles, these live animals as warming devices. But those of you who got C10, namely Jiraxis and Afternoon Nap, have suffered a level of fatigue. It's so freaking cold. You wake up with one level of exhaustion.
And that's disadvantage on ability check,
Yep.
or is it half movement?
Pretty sure it's
Disadvantage
advantage.
on half movement. That's like at least 3.
Oh, okay. You know what? Halfway through the night, it gets too cold, and I start a little fire with my flames away from him. Them. Fuck
It's a
this.
fire
I ain't
in the
going
night.
cold.
It is too.
Yeah. I'm too cold. Fuck this.
Snuggle up with Wild here, Aradel.
I'm in there. Probably pretty warm.
I'm obviously trying to hide it.
You smell like wet animal.
Thanks.
Alright.
No, I said I'm trying to hide it because I moved away from you and moved away from the party, and then hiding it.
Sharing your illegal fire. Hell selfish.
Oh,
Still,
yeah, you
Prophet.
can-
Prophet,
can
I
come and
imagine you were
set
maybe
fire.
sleeping as well. Is it night or in the morning?
I mean, Prophet doesn't sleep. He just sits there trying to poke holes. Not poke holes. Wrong word.
Like badgers.
Yeah.
I guess like would making a fire for the night just like not have that happen, or just have it happen anyway?
You wake up with frostbite. You are full. You are very much feeling terrible this morning. You got a runny nose, clogged ears. The pair of you just feel awful. And Harshnag says to you, maybe we should turn around, go back to warmer lands.
Don't we have to go up the hill?
If you are not strong enough to make it, then you have to go home before you. It gets worse from here.
Teeth chatters. Next time, I'm just going to make a fire, and I'm not going to say no for an answer. Nap, are you on that?
Yes. I'm so tired. You giant, you have to carry me. I blame you.
Very
Sure.
well. I will put you around my neck like a scarf.
Cool. Matt's cool with that, and he's just going to go to sleep.
And take an afternoon nap.
Oh, he's going to offer the giant some berries as payment from the spell.
Ooh,
Classic
very
berry.
good. I will tell you about it.
What about me?
I was dating a very beautiful, and he tells you a story that puts you to sleep.
Very nice.
Does he carry me as well?
No, you can walk. You are not furry and soft.
Let me have a look at my spells.
A ritual to make him furry and soft?
Oh my god. People would abuse that.
Do we really want to stand around for 10 minutes casting this spell? We need to get going.
I agree with Harshnag. Also, I'm furry and soft. Can I sit on your shoulder?
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Is it snowing?
Not anymore. There was some snow during the night.
Okay.
Oh, do your spell. We do not want to strain the baby.
I'll,
For 1 hour? He doesn't know that.
No, I don't. I'll sit down and I just thought about burning hands all night long. So now this morning I have burning hands prepared, and I've just like kind of got a little fire in my hands with firebolt warming myself.
Do we have the rope? Did we bring any animals?
No,
We didn't. I brought my griffin.
Yeah.
I had previously said that I had my griffin with me.
Yeah, we debated the griffins. I left mine at Zymorvis. Yeah. Why can't we use towers anymore? Sorry, I missed that. I was on
Oh,
the toilet
'cause-
for a long time.
Because we kept moving.
Gargoyles.
Gargoyles.
How long does it take gargoyles to get back? Whee! It's quite a while. But they could teleport. Here's the problem. Well, alright.
Let's go.
So, another 100 miles or so. The hardest 100, perhaps, but at least we're getting closer. The next day passes, further incident, but it does get colder, and you do start walking through snow a few inches deep. Those of you who are already cold are suffering and only likely to get worse. At the end of the day, which comes quite quickly because the days are quite short up here, this far north. At the end of the day, do we make? Are we using our towers tonight, or are we continuing to camp in the snow?
Could we find like where it's like kind of hilly, right? And
Yeah.
do you want to like find like a mini ravine we could park them in?
Yeah, if we could find somewhere we could kind of hide them ish.
Sure. Maybe make a perception or a survival check to look around.
I'll give guidance.
Got it.
And I'll give guidance to Roz, yeah.
I'll use mensuration.
25.
All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, you do manage to find an excellent little cave that, or rather, windbreak, a kind of I'm not sure what the technical term is, but there's mountain walls on pretty much every side, creating a hollow within the stone. You can see the sky up above, but the wind blows straight over you, never disturbing you. Unfortunately, the closer you get, the more it becomes obvious that someone's already taken it, because there is a small trail of smoke coming up through the caldera. That's what it's like. It's like being inside a hollow volcano, right? And someone is within that hollow volcano and has either built a small fire, or worse, the volcano is still active and it's leaking a small amount of black smoke into the air.
I could cast a spell to just check it out.
I could just like fly over as well and have a look.
God, you guys and your magic. I could walk up and. No, I'm just kidding. Rather stay here and eat apples.
Go ahead, Roz.
I was gonna say,
I'm fine with that.
I'll go look at it.
Alright.
All right, so what do you do?
I think Wilder's gonna walk up.
I'll walk over. I'll go look at it.
I'm gonna cast fly and go to the top of the top of the weather like
Well, I'm
smoke's
gonna
coming out.
cast wish. No.
I'm gonna cast legs and walk over there.
Exactly. Those of you, anyway, there's a single person, and they're not looking up into the sky expecting to be dive bombed by special forces giant slayer. It appears to be a human, but he's a big human. He must be 6'6", maybe taller. He's blonde with a great big blonde moustache and blonde braids. but he wears huge grey furs, probably wolf skin, but you can't be sure. Wolf boots, a wolf cloak, wolf garments underneath that, a huge axe, huge spear, and he is currently roasting an entire lamb over his little private fire. As far as you can tell, he's by himself, and he doesn't have a lot of equipment. A backpack, a rope, and a few other things.
So I'm above looking down on him as well.
I'm not sure who's above and who's below, but some people flew over, and they are above looking down.
Okay, I was just walking over, so
He would hear you come and grab his spear.
I'm gonna float down behind him.
Hey, how you
next to
doing?
the fire.
put my arm up, wave at him, call out.
Come
Don't-
no closer, monster.
I'm not a monster. My
Lord.
name is Wild Gold.
You have fangs and claws. You seem monster enough to me.
Well, that's a bit rude. I'm actually a knight.
How are you?
Yeah,
knight of
and a
whom?
member of the Lord's Alliance.
I see.
I am. I am.
Throat, man.
The
I
cold's
am a
getting
knight
to
of the. Where is it?
I am a knight of the Three Crowns.
You are a werebeast then, a were-type.
No, what? I'm a lion.
A were-lion.
No, I'm just a regular lion man. I'm a tabaxi.
Oh, I have never heard of tabaxi.
I mean, we come pretty far south, you know.
Can you turn into a man?
No,
Can you turn into a lion?
no.
I see.
I can summon 2 lions.
Have you come to eat my lamb?
No,
Does
You
look
come to
good.
eat me?
no. I wouldn't mind some lamb if you'd share, but
There is enough. He jiggles the ground with his spear.
I'm already sitting by the fire. I came through the.
Ah! He
Oh,
raises his
hi.
spear to kill you.
Whoa, hostile much? Oh.
That will be funny. It will be a funny death. Whoa, hostile much.
That's alright.
I'd let it happen at this point.
He leaps onto the wall and good as any to me. He's magnificent. He raises his spear. Explain yourself.
Well, I guess I'm just a bit, self-conscious about the fact that I can't really control magic. It's you know, it's a hard life out here, you know. I don't know what you mean. Is that what you meant?
Why are you here? Why have you come to my advise me?
I point to the icicles in my hair and nose. I'm like, fire. It's
Very
really
well.
cold out there, man.
Take us. You too may sit at my family. Wait. He looks similar. Have you?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What'd you say? Sorry.
He looks out. Oh yeah, fucking bogans. He looks outside and says, "Wait, are there more of you?"
Ah,
well, yeah, there's quite a few
just
of us
few.
actually, but you don't have to invite them all over.
I'll sit down and enjoy some lamb. Also, ask him about the furs. If he killed him himself.
Yes, it is a rite of passage in my tribe. We must kill wolves if we are to become men.
Oh, I also killed this one.
And I'll pat my cloak.
I see.
Pat my own.
The wolf is my tribe's totem. If my people were to see you wearing them, they might kill you on sight.
Oh, okay.
How did they feel about bears?
They hate them. Bears are their greatest enemies.
God, bears are the worst.
They are pretty terrifying. Those beasts.
They are quite unbearable.
I don't think they're really all that scary or terrifying. It's more just, you know.
I pop
Runs
up out of
past to
the
say the
snow.
pun.
I pop up out of the snow, say the pun, and go back down into the snow because I'm so small.
burying with a giant badger?
Yes.
What brings you this far north? These are savage wildernesses, not fit for soft people like you.
Who are you talking to? Him?
Of course.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I mean, I'm here for giant slaying. He's here for I don't know what he was talking about earlier. Something
Yeah.
about his magic.
You seem sick. I do not think that you will last many more days in this cold.
Just need some warmth. That'll be right. I'm tougher than I look. Don't worry about it.
Mm.
They are taking quite a while. May as well. Let's walk on over.
Yeah, we better go up there.
There are more of you. How many more? He pulls out his axe.
There's a bunch. You don't need to be. That won't hurt you.
Then I will start charging accommodation.
Alright, how
I
much?
will. You must pay me to enter.
What? What if we just give you some food?
I have food aplenty. I need no more.
But you're gonna charge us to stay here in the wilderness?
I have claimed this den as my own. You have no right to be here except for my guest right. I have given meat. I do not wish for any more visitors. Each of you who come in must pay me if you wish to stay here.
Oh, so I'm fine. That's cool. They can do whatever they want then.
Is it a house or is it just?
It's just like an empty volcano that this guy built a fire in.
He's like, it's mine.
Well, are we gonna stay here and chat, or are we gonna keep going?
Hello.
Heads up. If you don't talk to him, he's probably just gonna plonk down some towers.
Are you a wizard? Is this your familiar?
Is he talking to me?
He says that to Jaraxxus.
Oh.
You know what? I wouldn't take him as my familiar if I had a choice.
Then tell your imp that he must pay your familiar.
Prophet, you've got to pay him if you want to set up the towers here.
What do you have? I care little for money.
Money.
And I could turn you into roast lamb.
No, you couldn't.
Quite the powerful ability.
You there, elephant man. If you wish to enter this cave, you must pay the price. What have you that I might have? Have you hammers or boots?
Well, I've got a lot of things, but I'm not paying you anything.
There's no one in the guest rot. Is it real?
Oi, hey, I gave you that because you nearly died. Do not give it to him.
It must be real then.
Oh God.
You can make potions of yourself?
Right.
Is it the same color as a health potion? Because I have health potion.
They are indistinguishable, yeah.
Oh God.
I changed. Where is it?
You can brew magic? You are a witch. You are a male? Where is your manly chest? Where are your shoulders? You are spindly like a girl. Then forgive me, elder. I did not realize and forgive my insults, for the wolf that can last long enough to be old in the tooth is worthy of respect. See, your creature, your imp man has shown respect. He takes the potion. What will the rest of you give as gift? Well, thank you. Your imp has given 2 of you entrance into my cave. The rest of you must pay.
Do you like eggs?
Yes. I shall take eggs.
I give him eggs.
These eggs are rotten.
What?
How long have you had these eggs?
2 days?
Oh. They seem all right after all.
So, 2 days was the last time I had the chicken, so I think 2 or 3 days.
I will give him a crowbar.
More imps. Thank you. Thank you and your imp husband for blessing me with your crowbar.
It was a wedding present.
I changed my cloak to mimic his exactly, like down to the fur. And I jump up, like, you must give me gifts. And I take my a pretend axe. I go to Prophet. Gifts.
Is this what they call a bard? I have never seen a bard before.
And you know what they say about bards? You have to pay them for money for their entertainment. And I put
Yes.
out my hand.
I have no money, but I do have a squirrel pelt.
Anything else?
Let me see. I
He
have
has a crowbar, a couple potions.
Yeah, what about that health potion?
No. No, I shall be hanging on to this.
He's gonna like use it as time of need and immediately die.
Prophet gains the XP for it.
Suddenly fills up when we're on the road.
Exactly. You get plus fee suddenly appears above his head. Let me see. I have a belt buckle. It comes from civilized lands. It is used to hold one's belt in place, but I have no belt.
You know what? I'll take the squirrel pelt. Just don't worry.
The belt buckle is of a pair of horses rearing up. They fight each other, and it's a massive belt buckle.
I'll just take the squirrel pelt. Was it squirrel pelt?
I didn't realize this guy was in Texas.
It's not from here. He got it from civilized lands. He stole it off some dude's corpse.
That's a cool belt buckle. I'll trade you for it.
Yes. What do you have to trade?
I'll give him about a flask of oil.
2 flasks of oil.
Sure.
Deal. He passes it over. He sniffs the oil. Seems good. Well, wonderful. Whoa! He backs off. Such powerful sorcery. There is no difference.
Oh.
A wizard and a sorcerer is the same thing. Just like a witch and a warlock are the same thing. A sorcerer is just a female wizard.
1 sec. Let me just...
Wow, I never understood it until now. Thank you.
That makes so much more sense. Wow.
He
So
knows.
sorcerers are just female wizards.
That's right. We only have sorcerers in my.
I'll give over
3
2
towers and
flasks
one
of
of them is
oil
an
to get it.
Brilliant. You are a very beautiful animal, he says to Afternoon Nap.
Creepy.
Can I
How
show you
much?
for 5 gold?
How much would you value his hide at? He asks everyone.
Oh, I bought one for, well, I think it was 200.
200 gold pieces. Yes, you're worth that, my boy. Oh, are you a girl?
It's nice to know that I'm valued at so little and that no one could and you can't tell my gender. That's nice.
Ha, definitely a girl.
I like this guy.
Is there any animals nearby?
Maybe some owls and voles.
I want to cast animal messenger
All right.
and get one of them to call this guy a dickhead as it flies past.
Dickhead. And he says, what? Who? You?
Ooh.
Was that a talking owl?
I think it might have been. I suggest you go catch that owl.
Oh, well, I would, but, I mean, it was calling you a dickhead. I thought that
No,
you
I
get
cast
angry.
suggestion on him.
Alright, he chases off. His wisdom is like -4. He just fails immediately. And runs out into the snow, leaving behind the gear that you, that all the gear that you gave him.
I don't even have to pay entry fee. Hell
I
yeah.
did that because I rolled really in low on my intelligence save because he called all fucking sorcerers females.
Did he have any class levels?
He was a it's like a challenge rating 3 creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to challenge him to an arm wrestle, but now he's gone.
He's gonna chase that owl for 8 hours.
I like
I'll go
that he was nice
concentrate on
enough
it.
to invite us in, and then you're just horrible to him.
He insulted me, so I got my friends to insult him back.
I feel we should make the best of this at least.
We're not gonna fucking rob him.
No, no, as in have a nap here.
I'll drop
Oh.
it soon, don't worry. Just wanted to chase it in the cold for a bit. He called me a weak because I didn't have any. I'll
To
show
be
him
fair,
he's
I don't
weak.
think I've seen you make any shows of strength.
Yeah.
How about just completely mauling that manticore? I couldn't exactly show him my bear form, could I? He said he hates them. Well, his clan does, anyway.
I didn't know.
Anyway,
Well, let's
sorry, Adol, you go.
let's bunk up for the night.
Alright. I'm gonna hold concentration until I fall asleep. Obviously.
Alright. Who's on last watch?
I'll do the last 4 hours again.
And
I'll be on with you then. So,
During the hour before dawn, the darkness of the hour before dawn, while there's snow falling all around, you are disturbed. Something is approaching your.
do you hear that?
Make an insight check. You would guess about 250 pounds and moving fairly stealthily.
Harshnag?
Harshnag does not weigh 250 pounds.
He's cutting back on them
Can
Slim Jims.
guarantee.
Like triple that.
Plus
Nah,
his armor.
he's lost some weight.
Uh-huh.
Can
Sure.
I see where it's coming from, or hear where it's coming from?
Yeah, it's coming from outside. Basically, the direction that you guys came. I'll describe the scenery again. Imagine a circle of mountains, or rather a circle of stone. Imagine being inside a volcano, right? But the volcano has had an entire side blasted off, kind of creating a way for you to walk in. It ends up being well, I guess I can draw it, much like a circle that doesn't have a top, kind of like
Just a
this.
windbreak, really.
Yeah, horseshoe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like that. And so the sound is coming that way.
How far off?
Oh, it's 100, maybe 150 feet, but it's through snow and it's still dark an hour before dawn.
And I don't wish to waste a spell so early to check it out. Do you reckon we should just wait for it to approach? Well, it's. We might as well see what it is first. And I'll pull out a pan and like a spoon or something to whack the pan if things go crazy.
Excellent. It's make your perception check, Prophet, as you see it coming. You can make out a vaguely humanoid shape, but too big to be a normal man, stumbling towards your cave entrance. No, just yeah, that's more like it. That's it.
Roughly
I'll put it-
6'6".
Yeah, roughly 6'6". He's carrying an owl. Ha! Who's the dickhead? Throws the owl at your feet. I'm exhausted. Oh, that was such a journey. But when I get my mind to do something, I do it. I never say an oath and not fulfill. Oh, he goes over and goes near the fire and lays down and soon passes out.
Well, that was interesting.
Dawn comes.
We have a dead owl at our feet.
One dead owl.
What is this guy, a cat? He drops a dead bird at your feet and just pieces out.
Exactly
I
right.
take it to Jiraxis's room and put it on his bed while he's sleeping.
You wake up with a dead owl.
Just
Oh,
like
yes,
the scene
he
from The
actually
Godfather.
It is.
Pick it up, make it look. Yes, he actually went and got it. Ah. What a legend. I'm very happy with myself. And I just chuck it out the window.
All right. Those of you who were sick yesterday are no longer sick. You wake up feeling a lot better. The morning has come.
I would like to apologize. I'd like to go talk to him when we're leaving, if that's possible.
Yeah, he wakes up when you're packing up. I'm going to keep sleeping for a while. But it has been interesting to meet you all.
Wait a second. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Of course. Well, what do you like? He starts eating yesterday's food.
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me in, and I am very sorry for the way some of the party members acted. I have some things for you.
I'm going to give him my fat python wing, 2 liters of milk, and a small fish.
Oh, thank you. What did you say your name is?
I'm Wild Gold.
I am Magnus of the Grey Wolf Uthgard tribe.
I'll remember your name, Magnus.
Until we meet again. What do I do with it? He holds up the snake.
Eat it? I don't know.
I think so. I've never eaten snake before.
Poisonous?
No, it's just a python.
Okay.
Big old fat python.
No, no.
Thick.
Well, good to meet you. Pleasant journeys.
You too.
Then yeah, I'll go and pack up and I guess we'll get going.
We head off. All right. Not Raskan. D100, please.
Not Raskan. Roll a D100. Whoop.
Me and Raskane.
Rask not.
Rask isn't.
Rask no.
Rask not who he is.
Rask can't.
So,
I'm going to
Rask don't.
replace my belt buckle currently with the new belt buckle that I got.
it looks good.
Hell yeah.
Wild horses.
Wild is looking like a TikTok rapper. Not TikTok. What's that fucking
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud rapper? Just without the tattoos.
Country rapper.
Country SoundCloud rapper.
He writes Old Town Road.
Lil Wild. Lil Gold.
Today is a brighter day than yesterday. The sky is clearer. The clouds are fewer. It's blue. The sky is blue and bright. And that's why it's so easy for you to see the castle flying through the sky about a mile above ground.
Does it
Um,
look? Does it have a
Wizard's hat.
wizard hat on it?
Roll a d4.
4 wizard hats.
No wizard hat.
Ah shit. Wonder who that is.
Is it similar design or look to the one we've seen before of Cloud Giant?
Vaguely, it looks actually more like a fairy tale castle. It's much like that Disney started the Disney logo. Several towers, a central gate, and the whole thing is flying on its own great big block of either ice or stone. It's hard to tell. A great big ball of white.
Hey, Harshnag, do you know who owns that by any
Mm,
chance?
I think so. I think that is Countess Sensori. She is not a very nice person.
Oh, all right then. We should probably steer clear of her.
Uh,
Hmm,
I wonder what the Cloud Giants could want up here. What do you think?
Are they also looking for the Oracle?
Ah, perhaps.
We were told that half are good and half are not. How is that
Yes.
done?
50-50.
Like exactly?
No, I don't know exactly. But let me think. One, yes, bad. Good. He's bad. She's good. She's bad. Yes, 50-50.
But how is it done?
Evil twins. Yeah.
Yes.
He is nice, but kind of stupid.
But he's a wizard.
Well, good at magic, but magic make you go crazy. Everyone knows stories of mad wizards.
Yes, actually, they're quite common. We should keep going and avoid them? Can I look back in the way we came and see if there's any low-flying gargoyles?
You do not spot any at this point. No.
Okay.
Uh, From here on, the weather becomes even worse. It's not quite a blizzard, but it's almost as bad. You're walking through snowstorms most of the time. You have your towers to look after you at night, but it's the journey during the day that proves so difficult. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw. This time the DC is 15.
Right. Do we have a bonus from our paladin?
+3.
Hey.
Everyone?
We have +3 on top of what we
Anyone within 10 feet of me.
If you have cold resist,
I would like to use my Inspirage.
I'm gonna use mine too.
Uh huh.
Do those
21,
of
not
us,
bad.
Do those of us with cold resist have to roll?
Cold resistance is no, you're fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me just see my font of magic. Oh, this is a saving throw and an ability check. It's alright. Don't worry.
All right. The cold is getting too much for those of you 15. You suffer a level of exhaustion. Which will be your first level because you would have recovered any previous damage. And so, yeah, it's getting really cold. You're walking through snow. The snow is shin, knee deep at some times. You walk through small rivers where the ice has frozen over the surface, and you break through and get wet, and it just makes your boots wet, and it gets you more sick. Icicles stick to your nose, and your snot freezes. It's getting worse, and now, only now, are you really reaching the spine of the world. So far, you've been walking through hills, walking along frozen rivers. Now you get to mountains, and this is where we start to climb. It gets more difficult from here. These are the thoughts that you're having on the third night that you've spent in these conditions. So, so you're now at the base of the spine of the world. Harshnag thinks that the Oracle is only another 10 or 20 miles away, but it's going to be a really difficult climb to get there. I guess. Is there anything that you want to talk about with each other while you're here at the dinner table or are you just keen to get on with the job?
Hey? In game?
Are you in real life? Are you actually a werewolf?
That'd be
No.
fucking sick.
Oh, no, it just sounded like.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't lie to us, Grady.
We're profiting
But
for
now-
under that already. That's very.
Werebear.
Bear.
Don't be racist.
I'm not a werewolf, bear, neither. I'm a halfling from Waterdeep.
little squint. Your eyes are small enough.
Yeah.
Like a rat that just kind of.
Squints, I can't see.
You know what? A butcher told me the other day what they used to call Asians when they were working at the butcher shop.
Oh no.
Canardlies.
What?
Can hardly see.
Oh, can hardly fucking see.
That's
There was
rude.
one for Jews as well, but I don't remember it because it was pretty full on. Like
Probably.
they're pretty bad.
Um. Wow.
Yeah.
I'd like to when we start getting to the snow, I'd like to water walk us as well. Yeah.
Sure.
I can shape water any pathways we need to make, or if we need to make like a bit of a breather, I can make like walls of ice, I guess, to make us the wind not hit us.
Is there anything else I can do? Not really.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Neither can I.
I can meld into stone and stay there for several hours.
I could just set shit on fire. I'm good at that.
Yeah, it's probably the best I can do. Well, I hope everyone bought climbing gear.
I'm just gonna fly when we need to climb.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna climb when we need to climb.
How do you get up these cliffs, Harshnag? Up
pulls
cliff?
himself up.
Just does a hop. Parkours up a cliff. Is everyone else right?
Well, I bought climbing gear to help, so I'm hoping that helps.
Alright, let's get going then.
Gonna see if Harshnag can give me a boost because I'm so small.
I will do all I can to help, but most of this you will have to take care of yourself.
Alright.
Probably an entire day, maybe more than a day.
Does climbing count as difficult terrain?
You got
Um,
climbing.
Sometimes it will and sometimes it won't.
It's counted as a different form of movement.
Yeah. So, it's difficult to explain. Not usually, but sometimes.
Cool.
We can rest all night, really.
Wait, could you just cast a high level tower and we could just climb up the tower? How tall's the
Alternatively, you
cliff?
can
Can you
make
stack
yourself
them?
Hundreds of feet, and there's multiple ledges too.
Well, let's try to get up a couple cliffs, I guess.
Prophet. You can you make things smaller? Like yourself and with
Libretto
the other, yeah, that one. I was gonna say if you could do that for a long while, I can just carry you up.
No.
Can you not transform into other animals? Could you transform into a great bird?
We do have that rock.
I feel that's a waste. 60, I want to say. Let me search. Giant eagle goes 80.
Easily, it wouldn't take you even probably 10 minutes at most. Yeah, it's difficult to explain it, but what we'll be doing is going in legs, and think of it in ledges is probably the best way to imagine it. But you have to go up ravines and down and up and down and across. And if you're flying, you skip all of that. So what would be an hour journey is easily done in 10 minutes. And what would be a day journey could very well be done in an hour. Unfortunately, however, there are also some extremely strong winds. And if you start flying, then you might be blown and smashed into the side of the cliff. The short answer is yes, it would. Yeah, it's a series of obstacles. So yeah, it might require some creative
Well,
solution.
Prophet, do you have your spell to reduce us from falling? Well, most of us can climb pretty well, I guess.
I'm pretty sure
I
if I
mean-
cast fly, I can take 2, me and someone else.
Well,
I can just climb.
If the winds are dangerous, would you be better off turning into some sort of larger creature that can climb naturally?
Do giant gorillas have a climb speed?
Gorillas, apes, you know?
Or the giant apes?
They'd have to have a climbing speed, right?
Giant apes have a climbing speed of 40 feet. 7. . Giant ape is 7 intelligence, so they're not dullards. Well, they are dullards in human terms.
Okay, well, we need to sort out how we're going to get up. So, Wild and Nap can both climb. I have climbing gear.
Me too.
It'll be pretty difficult, I feel like. I know
could kinda-
Laura's
can-
doing.
I can do me and someone else flying for 2 hours total.
Okay, so let's say you take Aradel. Draxus, how are you going to get up there?
How far are we going in a day?
As high as we can get.
I can get in a day 30 minutes of flying straight for 60 feet per round. Oh,
Just
Or
do
if
how
that's-
many hours you can do, how many spell casts.
I can do 3. 3
And that's
casts.
3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still, 3 hours of flying, that's like heaps.
Yeah, I can. And if I need to, I can
One of the
take
books
up
has fly.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
but,
book had
uh,
fly.
Book
and kind of
had
just
fly.
teleport slowly upwards. It's only 30 feet down.
Cover
it's
that
not
book had
far.
fly.
Well, I'd suggest someone cast fly on me, or I get turned into an animal because I am quite heavy with my armor.
Can you be if someone is flying, can they bring people with them, or is the magic not strong enough?
I should be able to. So
I've
cast
tried-
fly on Roz and then carry me. It just says you touch a willing creature, the target gains a flying speed of 60 feet for the duration. When the spell ends, the target falls if it is still aloft, unless it can stop the fall.
Yeah.
That's it.
Maybe it's just like if you can be in my carrying capacity. How much do you weigh?
I
Nothing.
currently
So if we make the smallest people into animals, because then they are less useless, kind of thing. But you take your physical stats, so you might as well turn like Libretto or you yourself into a giant eagle. That way you get the stats of the giant eagle for carrying.
I also have a griffin that I'd be willing to let Aradel ride. It can fly. No, it can still fly, and it could fly
But-
to ledges and then chill out for a bit.
It's not a strong flyer though, Wild.
Aradella's about.
I fed mine the
130.
heavenly gold and it got bigger. Surely that
Does it?
counts for something.
Aradella's currently 130 pounds, and he carries
I can carry a shit.
30 pounds of gear, so 160 pounds.
I'm
approximately.
currently holding 120 pounds, and I think I can hold.
I can increase that for you for an hour.
Yeah, it's quite a lot for me. It's your strength modifier times. Oh, I can't remember. Hold on.
15, not strength modifier, strength score.
Strength score. 19 times 15 times 2. Yeah, I can hold. I can hold 570 pounds. We're fine.
Leroy, how are you only 151 pounds? That's bullshit.
Don't know.
How tall are you? Is that just your gear, or is that your
I
body
think
weight?
that's gear.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Body
probably just
weight.
gear.
Body weight is 270. So
Holy fuck. How do you wait?
570. Because as a Loxodon, I have
Powerful
Double
build.
powerful
And I
build.
can give you enhance ability to double that.
Yep. Which comes to quite a bit. I can be able to carry 1,140 pounds.
If I give you enhance ability.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, if he could carry like basically everything, and we can put most of everything in the bag, like in our bag of holding, and then
Okay.
my griffin could carry Aradel for a bit. Like
No, okay. So to do this easily, me and Roz both have climbing kits. Him and I could be connected by climbing kits. He leads the climb. I back him up, put in pittons every now and then. So if he falls, he'll just hang by the pitton. And
I
then
can also help because I can just climb ahead of you and put
yeah,
the rope up.
and then we just and like yeah, he essentially will pull me up essentially. And then we've got
Two casts of fly by me.
Libretowit and Prophet. Oh, I reckon you should fly Prophet so that he can cast the Featherfall if need be. And then how's Libretowit getting up? And Luro and Jiraxis.
I can throw libretto.
You can carry
We can
Libretowit.
yeet Libretto it up.
Yeet
not just-
him up the mountain.
Can we just put Libretowit in like
Well-
what's his name's bag?
I think this is a.
Yeah, so Rolls carries with climbing kits and stuff like that. And then I fly with Prophet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're flying
Um,
with Prophet. If Jiraxis can fly with Libretowit maybe, or someone. Can Jiraxis fly?
Libretowit can just tag along with you. You can carry like how much? 1100?
Okay, then
But the rope.
there's got to be a limit. Like, if I'm, you know, imagine if it's climbing dangerous terrain, I can't have like everyone on me.
Buttons.
Yeah,
But how much does Libretowit weigh and stuff like that?
He's got
he's got
half
armor on.
plate, breastplate.
Oh, that's right. He's a
Breastplate isn't
paladin.
that heavy, however.
I still think it should be Prophet turns someone into a giant eagle. The giant eagle holds someone.
Ah, yeah. Giant Eagle Libretowit. Libretowit holds Jiraxis and
No, not
Livy-
Jiraxis. Jiraxis can fly himself. So Libretowit
Mm.
holds Luro.
Luro. Yeah.
Jiraxis should be able to. Yeah, see.
Carry this
Jiraxis-
for
Jiraxis
20 pound
flies.
bar.
Oh no. Turn Luro into the fly at the bird and carry Libretowit because it's a little bit easier.
It's a lot easier.
And then
120
and then
pounds.
Livy, Jiraxis, and
Prophet fly.
Prophet fly, and Prophet holds gets ready to, slow fall anyone who.
Exactly.
And the rest of us climb. Nap, Wild, and me and Roz climb.
Alright, I'm back. What's up?
I could still yeet him at some point.
I think we have an excellent plan. So let's deal with the in 3 stages. The first stage is the easiest, and I'm pretty sure you're going to conquer that without a problem. Now, those of you who can fly, that's dealt with, and if you're traveling with someone who's flying, it's also dealt with. So I think there were 4 people climbing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Of
give.
that, 2 of them have climbing speeds, right?
Yeah.
They're fine. The other 2.
I'm gonna give. I'm like essentially letting Roz do all the work, like pulling me up, and like every now and then, when he's gonna hit like a dangerous bit, I'll put a python in for him to climb over the dangerous bit, then unpython, let him sort of drag me up,
Oh yeah.
Right.
and then I'll give him a enhance ability on him.
Okay. Both of you make athletics checks with advantage.
Oh, okay then. Cool, yeah. I'm
Yeah, you're
not very
doing
good
okay.
at these.
Me
Let me
neither,
see.
apparently.
Where's my?
You're lucky that this is the easy part.
Yeah.
You're very lucky that this is the easy part. But Aradel slows everyone down considerably. The flyers are up there in, 20 minutes. Fucking. Did you hear that thunder?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
Did you hear
crazy.
that?
Gee,
I
That's
thought that
incredible.
was someone shaking like a colorbond fence or something.
I'm gonna unplug the laptop because I get electrocuted through these headphones. All right, I feel safer now. Good idea. Yeah, good idea. And so, and you're using the flying spell, right?
Yes.
Which lasts an hour. It's going to take them longer than an hour to climb up here, so you won't be able to stay with them unless you use the flying spell multiple times.
Can I assist them? Like, go ahead of them and put pittons up?
Yeah, but they've already got advantage. So, like, your prep talks aren't going to make it any easier than it already is.
Do it faster.
That's it.
Climb better.
You
Like
work
this.
this.
Like this.
Don't
Use your
work out.
claws.
Neither. My loss, of course, yes.
But you do eventually make it up. It's difficult, but Aradel, when you make it to the top, Aradel, you feel as if you can't climb any further. Roz and Aradel make strength saving throws.
Oh, are we within range of Librettowit now?
You will be now.
Yes.
You're fine, Roz. You're warmed up now. Like you've done your 2 mile run. It's time to hit the gym. Aradel is fucked. Aradel, you have a level of fatigue now. You got up here just fine, but your poor muscles, they're not made for climbing like this.
Can I?
If I were to rate my strength on it out of 20, I'd be an 8.
I just have to
It's
check on the
below average.
on my list, but I can bend luck saving throws. Can I
Uh-huh.
add that onto
Yeah,
that?
you're like nearby, so if
You're
that's
minusing it.
I'm tempting, but no. Yeah, I'll be like flying and looking after them, and I'll like
This
see
is-
him starting to slip and just bend
Yeah.
luck.
And this is like a recovery phase, really. This is after he sits down for a minute or two at the top of the plateau and his muscles get cold and they start to seize up and the lactic acid starts to hurt. Total of 10. You're okay. What is it, Jiraxis, that you do that brings Aradel into the clear?
As I'm flying, like you see it start to like hands start to shake, so I'll kind of like fly behind her and kind of just take some of her body weight for a little bit, and then
Brilliant.
Is
Yeah.
her.
Him. Sorry.
I was just about to say, have I been getting this wrong this whole time? Kind of looks like a girl, I suppose.
It does look like a little bit like a girl.
Sorry.
The elves are androgynous.
That's right. That's my opinion. Okay, so we're up on the first plateau. Now, this is pretty magnificent. Now that we've finally got a chance to take our breath, except for those of you who've already been up for an hour and a half waiting, you can look out over the magnificent plateau and see the Moonwood beyond and the Frost Hills. You can see all the way to Silvery Moon. And then you look behind you, and you've still got 3/4 of the mountain yet to climb.
Ah,
Alright.
well.
Shall we begin again?
How many hours did that take?
2 hours, 2.5.
I only got 1 hour left flying.
If you're on a ledge, you don't have to use.
Yeah, you don't have to like cast it again if you're waiting for us, Reese. Like
Oh.
you could use all your 2 casts.
Oh, okay. Boop. Take that off. I don't know. Up to you guys. What do you want to do?
So I got one more cast.
Oh shit.
Yikes.
Mad, eh?
Yeah.
Good sound effects.
Should we really be climbing in this storm, guys?
Probably not.
Kind of foolish, don't you think?
Very.
Ah, it's like the Hobbit scene, except there's
Yeah.
no
Yes.
elementals.
That's right. And so it's now snowing. You know, as you know, there's been snowstorms this whole time. It's now snowing. There's heavy winds blowing. There's a dark sky, and you've still got 3/4 of the way to go. Where, how are you? Are you changing your tactics this time? Do you still have the resources to do it this time?
I look at is Harshnag up here with us?
Oh, how are you feeling?
Pretty beat.
Ah,
Oh, I'm ready to go again.
Could you carry me, Harshnag?
yes, I can carry you. Jump into my bag.
I very gratefully jump into his bag.
Roll a
Be
D100
careful.
75.
Be careful not to step on my chocolate cake.
I will partake a little bit when he's not looking.
Ah, it's delicious. It's a couple of days old, but it's delicious.
It's been preserved by the cold. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's alright.
It's like a refrigerator up here.
Yeah.
All right.
More
The next
closer to
journey.
freezer, I think.
Pretty much. The
I would
next.
I'd like to enhance the ability on Roz again before I jump in.
All right. I guess Roz, you're the only one climbing.
Yep.
All right.
Another athletics.
And you have advantage from me. From what you calls it. 24.
All right, brilliant. You're perfectly fine. However, Even the tabaxis are starting to get sore by this point. So Roz and the two tabaxis make a strength saving throw. All right, you're doing okay,
Plus
Wild
threes.
Gold. Up plus threes, that's good. And Roz, you're in your prime now. You're ready for this. Yeah, this is. Yeah, okay. And afternoon nap and Wild Gold, your arms are getting sore, your claws are getting tired, but you're not suffering the ill effects yet. Do we want to stop here for the night? Maybe rest up here.
We're halfway.
A bit
Is there
further than half.
Is there a cave or something nearby?
We can find a cave, maybe, but it will still be very, very cold.
Just don't want to be seen very much.
Wide enough for a giant.
At least 15.
Yeah.
If we find it will be easily spotted by any, dragon or gargoyle perhaps flying by.
There is a lot of snow. Maybe the snowstorm will hide it.
Can you make it like white? Can you change the color of the tower? Marble?
No.
The same stone as the wall?
Of a piece of material you have the same thing of.
You don't have to have them. Pick up a stone from the ledge.
Igloo. If you
Could
made
you
it out
make
of
it out
snow,
of
would it be
ice?
an igloo? Like a giant igloo tower.
Unless it specifically says it has to be stone, then I suppose you can.
Any
Says
building
stone,
material.
wood, or other building material.
Yeah, ice is a building material. You just pointed out igloos are buildings. Yeah, an ice castle.
Pretty sturdy too, igloos.
Or do we keep going? Is anyone needing a rest?
I think we're mostly tapped on spells.
My claws are starting to get sore, holding onto the
Ah.
ledge so much.
Very good.
Really, I was feeling fine.
Me too. I'm ready to go again.
I'm feeling better. I pop out from the sack with like chocolate on my face.
It's your head.
The next part is the hardest.
Well,
Can I
I mean,
stay
I could keep going.
Let's make a decision.
We stay the night?
Oh, he said stay the night. I guess we stay the night.
All right. Decision is made. You erect the three towers and make them out of ice. They're kind of hidden, but not really. You'd have to be a hell of an adventurer to find them, or have wings. It's a magnificent view. You've never had a better view, I tell you. Top of the. Yeah. Perfect.
I would like to paint a painting.
You are inspired by the beautiful voice of the prophet.
Yes.
Since Roz and Laura keep getting the same room, Roz is gonna put like on the wall in the stone room that they're in. He's just gonna start carving. I don't know, their journey. Just make sure he's still got his carving skills.
Ah,
like-
magnificent.
A weird portrait of Roz and Laura, I guess, of their friendship, of the trip.
You make an ice sculpture.
For the rest of this day and for the 4 hours of the sleep time that I'm awake, could I also work on that other painting that I'm meant to be doing for Silvering Moon?
Good idea. It gives you a new perspective from up here.
Hell yeah.
All right. During the night, you are sure, those of you who take a watch, you are sure that there is some tremendously large figure out there within the snowstorm, a dark shape as large as a galleon that stains the sky, but it never comes close enough for you to actually see. And so when the dawn comes, everyone has to make a Constitution saving throw, even though you are inside.
The
Plus
ones with cold
threes?
resistance too.
Oh, that's again. So if you have cold resistance, you're fine because you are the master race for this environment.
Hell yeah.
I swear to God. Thank fuck.
The rest of you seem to be adapting quite well, most of you at least. All right. Aradel feels cold, but he endures it. And it looks like we're all ready to go for that final leg. All right. So this final journey is difficult. It's several miles up and down. In some cases, you have to do real cliffhangers, going up to ledges and walking along narrow bridges of ice. There is avalanches. It's incredibly dangerous. However, those of you who are able to fly should be fine, but that just leaves the 4 who are climbing. The 2 Tabaxi are fresh; they should be fine. That just leaves.
I look expectantly at Harshnag.
Oh, very well.
Could we tie Roz to Wild and Nap just in case one of you slip? Or
What if we just
Think
What
if
if I
Roz
cast-
slips, he'll just take me off the mountain with him.
Yeah, probably.
Draxus, can you cast fly at like a greater power to affect more
Nope.
people?
No, that's pretty much max bang right now.
Max bang.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You didn't level up.
Yeah, I'm bear boy as well.
well,
Because I could do it on Roz instead and carry Prophet like a little child in his
just
arm.
know that if you fall and die, I can bring you back from the dead as a skeleton or a zombie.
If you can never find the body.
Probably still hurt though as well.
Maybe. Well, I could. How many people can you carry, Harshnag?
No, no. Maybe 2. I can carry 1 and I can help. But that is the best I can do.
Could you climb behind Roz
I will do that.
just in
That's
case
a
he
good
falls?
idea.
Very good.
And maybe
you-
tie both the Tabaxis together.
Roz, make
Yes.
a athletics check
I'll give him enhance ability as well.
and a strength saving throw. Tabaxis make strength saving throws, and those of you who are flying make acrobatics check.
Oh no.
Oh, what the
Oh, no, God
stretch?
save.
What are you doing? I've got.
Oh, man, look at that, a 9.
And
I
use
think-
my inspiration.
I don't know what's going on with these 20s, man, but
Hacks. And Ajax.
Oh my god.
You're flying, aren't you?
No, we didn't.
You're getting you got the fly spell on you from Livy Oregano
With
The
the weather
weather
update?
with the weather update.
Shit weather right now.
Could tell you
We
what
might
happened last time. Wait, Libretto, aren't you getting carried?
Oh, was I getting carried? I thought I was flying.
He's a giant eagle, so he's flying.
No, Liro's the giant eagle.
Oh, that's
he's
right.
Getting carried.
Oh, okay, I'm getting carried.
By
Yeah.
who?
Liro.
Luro.
All right, that works out well then.
Okay.
Okay, so this is how it happens. Everyone's worried about Element. He is nailing this. Harshnag is so proud of him. It's, a personal fitness coach who's seen his star pupil just rise to the challenge. Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it. They're not doing it. He points out to the flyers, and poor Luro just hasn't managed to get the hang of these intense winds. And as he's trying to fight against these huge gusts, a cyclonic gust of wind blows him out of view. And you see Libretto tumble off, tumble off, tumble off, tumble off.
Oh,
That's
no.
where we will leave it for the week.
Oh my.
Hold on, is that a deck save or because I
An
was rolling acrobatics?
Yeah, that was the acrobatics check. Yeah, you could make a handle animal check or a flying vehicles check if you prefer.
Nope, another nat one. Okay.
These winds are blowing us in all directions, but yeah, you can.
Oh, hold on. How close are we to the top?
Maybe about 1,000 feet, but closer than that to a ledge.
Why don't you just Misty Step on her back? His back.
Could I misty step onto the Harshnag?
Oh shit.
We'll leave it for next week.
That's fine.
Da, 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 da. I took the safe route. Harshnag's bag.
Why couldn't he just shove
Eating
everyone
cake,
in
reading
bag?
books.
Yeah, I could be reading books right now. I didn't want to damage him though, you know. Does he have any cool
Didn't
stuff
want to
in
get
there?
cake on him.
Rotro.
I'm gonna quickly move my computer, so I'm turning everything off.
Goodbye
Goodbye,
to
Sash.
Sash.
Goodbye.
Later, Sash.
Thanks for listening, everyone.